Good afternoon. I'm Tyler Danberg. The Big Ten announced Ohio State quarterback Julian Sand, receiver Jeremiah Smith, and safety Jalen McClain will join head coach Ryan Day at the league's media days in Chicago. They'll speak on July 29th. Baseball, Guardians and White Sox set for 2:10, but currently in a weather delay on Chicago's south side. Tanner Bibee starts for Cleveland against Eric Fetty for Chicago, which goes for the sweep and leads the Guards by a game in the AL Central. Reds host the Brewers tonight at 7:10, which can be heard on the Fan after the Buckeye Show. Milwaukee's Shane Rowan faces Cincy's Rhett Lauder. NFL, Jaguars and former Penn State tight end Brenton Strange agreed to a 3-year, $48 million extension for NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. This update sponsored by RCDRV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here with the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Paul, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Shearin.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, Common Man. How are you?
You know what today is, don't you?
Yeah.
It's Good, Clean Wednesday.
GCW.
Good, clean.
What? Good, clean.
Why does everything have to be abbreviated? Why can't we just say Good, Clean Wednesday?
I've been much better about abbreviating. We've been doing GCB for the longest time, Billy Joel. What's wrong with that?
You've been doing that. I always say Good, Clean Boy. I don't say GCB. Want to know why? Because I have respect for our audience. Our audience that may not know what GBC means.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have respect for the audience that has heard Good Clean Boy thousands of times, millions of times. And they want to feel like they're more in the special club. Saw a couple of T-shirts out there at the Fan 5K. That was pretty cool. And again, a couple more people came up and in a creepy tone, which is what I ask for. I see a good, clean boy.
Well, what would you rather have? Would you rather have that or people just sidling up up
Sidling.
Sidling up
if they
next to you.
saddle up, then they're mounting me.
Yes. And just
I don't want to be Hidalgo.
Giving a little, Walker told me I have AIDS.
They're both great.
Yeah.
I encourage both. But I was telling people on Monday when you weren't here, I made in my workshop a batch of 20 ball markers.
In my workshop?
I forged them out of
Santa?
steel. I magnetized them. Yeah. I got my little
I'll take it back to my
mallet
workshop.
out there. Yes, I will.
I'll
just
fix
take
it
it
up
back there.
and bring it back here.
Thank you, Mr. Grinch. That's exactly right.
Reimer's here today. How you doing, Reimer?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Teddy's out today. He's at the dentist today, so there is
Gotta take a day off then.
There's a greater than 1% chance that he's getting revived at some point today because Teddy and medical procedures do not mix.
Just like this guy. Just like
That's
Jacob.
right. If you've ever wondered, though, why do they have smelling salts in the doctor's office taped to the back of the door? The answer is because Ted could come. They've had to whip those things out and revive him. Slap him in the face.
I've never in my life done a smelling salt. Have you?
Me neither. No, I feel like I'm missing out.
We're going to have to do that someday.
Well, the peppers are coming in, my friend.
Are
Actually,
they?
I just saw the first little budding of the ghost pepper.
Now, there's something even hotter than a ghost pepper
I understand
in the Common
that.
Man's garden this year, isn't there?
No, ghost is all
There's
I
no
could do.
I thought there was a Carolina Tom Reaper.
I was going to get the Carolina Reaper, but I guess the nursery didn't have them or whatever it was when they planted all the stuff. So
Doesn't sound right that you'd go to a nursery for a pepper that is hot enough to kill a man.
well, that's where they sell it.
I know. Just sounds like the wrong kind of verbiage. I went to the nursery to get a death-defied pepper.
All right, here's what's coming up today. We got Leather Jacket Time with Nicole Shearin at 3:30. We have something to discuss with Nicole. She did something in my presence today that I find utterly ridiculous. We'll discuss it with her. And name dropping with Jeff Rimmer at 5:30. Speaking of Rimmer, more potential Zach Werenski drama. Reports are that after the draft, which is tonight?
No, it's Friday.
Friday? Whatever.
Friday night, and we're going to have a special CBJ draft night show at
If you
7
say
o'clock.
so.
No, we will.
Who's
7
hosting
o'clock
that?
right after the Buckeye show. I believe it's going to be Bob McGilligan and Dylan Tyre and the boys. We'll be here.
Well, who's the boys, though? Like Jody?
Any guests that they have? Jody Shelley.
Jody on that?
I would assume Jody is on that, and then they probably have Don Waddell. They might have Bones. TBD. TBD. They'll be TC being taking care of business.
The report is that Zach Werenski is going to meet with management after the draft to discuss his future with the club. Now, we talked about this with Rimmer last week, where he didn't think there was anything to it, and there may not be. It just could be, guys reaching for stuff because the Jackets have long since sucked. Zach Werenski is good. His best friend, Dylan Larkin, wants the hell out of a bad situation because he doesn't think he can win in Detroit. And why wouldn't Zach Werenski want to get out of Columbus? Again, we can connect those dots, and they make a lot of sense. But really, until I hear it come out of Zach Werenski's mouth that he doesn't want to be here, I'm not inclined to believe it. However, you know my thoughts on the Jackets, okay? I hate them, but I love them. I hate them because of the emotional turmoil they've given me for the past 25 years. I love them because they're the team that I root for. They are my team. Just like you'd only hate your kid a certain way, right? You love your kid, but sometimes you just want to pick them up and throw them against the wall. And that's where I am with the Blue Jackets on most days.
You want to do that. You don't ever do that.
I said you want to.
You just
like
you
sometimes
imagine.
I want to go home and take all my Blue Jacket stuff and throw it in the fire. But I don't. I keep it. And I wear it. Sometimes I hate it, but I wear it anyway.
Just in case.
But if I'm Don Waddell, if I'm Bones, and Zach Werenski pops in after the draft and says, "Hey, how you doing there, Bonesy?" You know how the hockey players talk. I love it here, and I know you want to make me the captain of the team. I know Zach Werenski doesn't sound like this, but in my mind, all hockey players do. But I want to win. I don't think I can do it here, so I'd like you to trade me. And I would be upset. I would also understand as a fan.
Yeah.
I would understand. I'd be devastated. Don't get me wrong.
Of course we would be.
I would be devastated, but I would understand. It's like the old Chris Rock routine where he's talking about OJ killing his ex-wife.
It's not really like that at all.
It is kind of, because he's setting the scene. He's saying, on one hand, she's running around, making a fool of OJ. Going home with the waiter. He says, I'm not saying he should have killed her, but I understand.
Good. Yeah, at least you did the Chris Rock voice.
But I understand.
Just to make it all a little bit better. No, here's where it is for me. And you can go back to Pierre Lebrun, who you don't think maybe had enough substance behind anything to put that out there. There's been so much speculation about Zach Werenski. I am fine with that. Unless you are going out there and reporting something as fact and saying that I have sources that are telling me that Zach Werenski wants out of Columbus. Like, then then you have those, right? And then Zach could either come back when asked for comment and he can deny it. The reporter would then have his right to stand by who he was talking to, whether he wants to reveal a source or not. I don't really care when it's this low-level rumor mill type article stuff. That's all that we've really been seeing is speculation about where Zach's mindset is. We still don't even know exactly what the nature of this conversation is going to be. You can make a great case that, a top player on any team would want to meet with his
You're right.
management
You're exactly
in the
right.
middle of the offseason, whether it's pre-draft, post-draft, based on players that came in, whether it's after a trade
And I'm sure they
cycle
want
has
to
come
meet
and
with
gone.
him because they want to make
Yeah.
him the captain.
Yes. It could be a little bit about that.
Maybe at the same time. They
I
both
don't think
blurt
so.
out. He says,
gotta be the captain.
I gotta go.
Captain. Oh, shoot. I want a captain. No, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I hate this place. I want to leave. I don't care because the Jackets, as you illustrated, it's a love-hate relationship. We're at a point now where every year that passes in time that we don't make a postseason or even win a postseason series, that's nothing to write home about. I don't even know how much making a postseason and losing in the first round is going to do for me anymore. That's just you got to raise your level of thinking.
I understand
You've got
that.
to forget about where we are, the expectations.
But we have to get back to the postseason first, Timmy.
I understand. Thank you. You've got to do that, but that's not ever going to be enough for me. And you got to get out of the way of thinking that is enough. There's no reason to exist to just make a postseason and lose in the first round.
I'm with you. Look,
So any year that we get to an offseason and not a lot has been done, it makes total sense to me that a 10, 11, 12-year veteran who is winning awards for being the best at his position in the game would think about where he could actually do something with his hockey career. I get it.
I feel like the OJ murdering scenario.
Oh, you want
analogy
to come back?
Didn't really work. No, I still think it's valid.
Oh, okay.
But I think I have a better one. I have a better analogy for what this would be if Zach Werenski wanted out. So we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about some big money, too. Not save big money at Menards, but just big money.
I like Menards.
That's a good place. I like it.
Hey, they got everything. You get like a 6-pack of root beer.
Walk around there and
Buy some 10-foot
lumber
white pine
and
boards.
I don't know why the usage of white pine got me. All right. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 5-minute holdup due to a disabled vehicle that's in the left lane on southbound 71 on the north side at Main Street. It's going to be stop and go from 670, and we've got to slow down due to a crash on Gender Road at Winchester Pike. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items. Then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are 0 commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett Jackson in Columbus, June 25th to 27th at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block and sell to the highest bidder. Take in the lively exhibitor marketplace. Engage with interactive sponsor displays and enjoy a wide selection of food and drink options. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Advance tickets on sale now for the world's greatest collector car auction at Barrett-Jackson.com.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Amazon Business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Cheetah Green with Skip Mosick.
Saturday, we'll chat with former Buckeye Ryan Armour as he gets set to come back to town for next week's Senior Open, plus First Call's Gary Van Sickle.
Cheetah Green with Skip Mosick. Saturday mornings at 9 on The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A beautiful day ahead with mostly sunny skies and temperatures in the low 80s. And then for tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows in the 60s. We'll have a couple of chances on and off of showers and storms throughout the day on Thursday in the morning and then later on in the day. Otherwise, it'll be breezy and partly sunny with highs in the mid to low 80s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfolo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
These two dopes fight like an old married couple.
Girl fight.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, check it out. Nerd Fight.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your stupid audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. So we're talking about Zach Werenski. Does he want to get out of here? We'll talk more about it with Rimmer coming up at 5:30. The reports are is that after the draft, he's going to meet with the team and discuss what his future here looks like.
Right. What's this conversation exactly going to entail?
Right.
Is it going to be about wanting a trade out right now? We've heard reports that, if not a lot happens this offseason, then he might be happy to play this next year, but he's going to speak up next offseason. And, if they can't do anything to get them pushed over the top here in 26-27, then that will be the last straw.
I don't know why you wouldn't push all your chips in this offseason. I'm not one of these guys normally that says, yeah, go ahead and do it, take a shot, even if you have no chance.
Oh, my God. With this noise about Zach right now,
but
it's
not just that.
You better leave no stone unturned to make this roster as good as it can possibly be. You can trade away every single draft pick in the foreseeable future. I do not care.
Everything is telling you it's time to go. You got a geriatric head coach who is there for one reason and one reason only.
I don't love the term geriatric. It just makes you sound like you're just a piece of dust.
He's an old fart. Now, he's the old fart that we need right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you don't bring him in if you don't intend to win.
Of course not.
That's why Bones is here. You got an old fart as a head coach. You got tons of cap room. You narrowly missed out on a playoff spot last year. We're not talking about a team that was in last place that really had no chance and let's throw some hope to the wind and see what happens. You have a good team with a mix of talented young guys and veterans.
And you got a goaltender in Jet. I think Jet played very good hockey.
Are we going to play the stupid game again? The stupid, it's up for grabs if it's Jet or Elvis crap?
I don't think so.
I hope
think
not.
I think this is Jet's team, and Elvis is just there because they're paying him, and no one wants to take on that contract.
If I'm Zach Werenski, I actually walk into the meeting, and the first thing I say is,
get rid of him.
Buy out Elvis.
Right.
I don't care if you fundamentally disagree with the buyout
Rimmer
or whatever
has told
it
us. Rimmer has told us for the last couple of weeks that's not going to happen, and they're not going to do that. I know you want him to do it. I want him to do it. They're not going to.
All right, here's my better analogy now. As angry as I would be at Zach Werenski, as disappointed as I would be if he went into that meeting and said, I want to get the hell out of here.
Because you used like an OJ.
Yeah, I said, it's almost like OJ killing his wife.
You think it'd be more like the Menendez brothers?
Could be. Follow me on this little journey. You and I have both been married for a long time, and we have both been married to other people, not each other. And
we've had multiple wives.
We have both been disappointments. Relative disappointments because I'm me and you're you, right? I mean,
us, not our wives,
right?
We,
us.
You guys listen to the show. We are sick bastards,
of course,
We're
and they have to deal with this, the shame that comes with this show and the way we make our living. We're essentially prostitutes on the radio.
You're going to be a disappointment too.
He already is.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
You're here producing shows for the fan. And then you're trying to go home each night to your wife and young daughter and act proud.
No, there's no proud.
Good luck with that.
There's no proud.
Thanks.
But if you walked in your house tonight and there was a guy scurrying out the back door,
like, how does he leave? Quick,
scurrying out the back door, and your wife and him were clearly in the throes of passion, and you interrupted it. Now, naturally, you'd be devastated. You'd be disappointed. But you also can't blame her because they're married to us.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yes, if Zach Werenski goes in there and says, I got to get the hell out of here, of course we'd be sad and disappointed and ask questions and what do we do now? But can we really blame him? Because ultimately he plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
I'd almost be congratulatory.
You shake the guy's hand. Don't run away.
There you go.
I want to shake your hand. You've managed to please my wife in 5 minutes. I haven't done it in 20 years.
Oh, no, I was talking about Zach, not the man that's screwing our wives.
I do want to congratulate that guy, too. Good job, sir. What face did she make? Good. I haven't had her make that face in years.
I can tell she's been faking and faking.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't even
bastard
fake anymore.
I don't care.
Just as long
as I take care of what I need to take care of.
Oh my God!
Is that better analogy than the justifiable murder?
No.
Let's talk about some money. The NHL is looking at expansion into either Austin, Texas, or Houston, Texas. How about this, though?
How about that?
How about this?
How about this?
They reportedly want a $2 billion expansion fee for whatever team they're going to bring into the league. For comparison, the Kraken of Seattle. When they come in the league,
like to yell things.
Two whole years ago. How long have they been in there?
Two. Yeah.
Their expansion fee was $650 million.
Man, that's a big difference.
So
that's like $1.4 billion.
$650 million. to $2 billion. And they're saying that $2 billion is just the expansion fee. You have to have another $1.5 billion, $1.5 billion, to factor in on building a new arena and really like a whole district.
Well, you're just going to get your city to pay for that, you know? We're not going to have
sure.
Not going to have a rich billionaire put up money for a stadium. What are you, crazy?
Now,
an arena?
From a pure hockey atmosphere standpoint, I think being the first, well, I shouldn't say first professional because pre-court's there, but being the first Big Four professional sports team to go into Austin, I think that community would eat that up and they'd sell out every single game.
I agree.
At least initially.
Yeah.
I just think it would be a great move from an atmosphere standpoint. If we're talking about, looking at television revenue and what's going to move the meter, maybe, Houston's too big of a market for you not to have a team. They're going to go back into Atlanta at some point, too, because that's too big of a market for you not to have a team. Now, they'll learn their lesson, right? They will. And I'm not saying this is good or it's right, but I'm telling you what they're going to do because it's what the Braves did. The Braves said, hey, we're going to build our new ballpark in the suburbs where all the white people live.
Yeah, what suburb did they go to? What's the name of that town?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Confederate flag USA, whatever it is. I don't know. But that's what they're going to do when they put a new hockey team in there. They're not going to have a downtown arena like they had before, right? They're going to say, hey, where are the white people? Let's go there. Yay, yippee-yi-yay.
If you think about it, how many, other than the situation in Atlanta with the Thrashers, which franchises haven't worked wonderfully? You've got two Stanley.
Well, it hasn't worked twice in Atlanta.
I know, which means I don't know if it's the market, it's the business plan, where they put the arena, how they've done it there.
Now. Yeah.
But you look at the Carolina Hurricanes, unbelievable fan base down there. Youth hockey has also exploded a lot like it has here in Columbus, even though I think we're more of just a hockey playing state, more of a northern state in general, with or without the Blue Jackets. But that all happened in Raleigh where rinks popped up. You had, all sorts of youth leagues, men's leagues, what have you, and they've won, right? Success.
They've
two
won.
cups now.
That's the key.
Yeah, it is. That's the biggest key. But then everything else, even when the franchise just came there was all sorts of excitement for the sport because you get that jolt of just having what's their first professional franchise. They're
Raleigh.
A college sports town.
Yeah.
And then like here is their first of the four major American sports professional franchise in your town.
No, if we're talking about an expansion failure, it's the Coyotes.
Yeah, right, the Coyotes.
But other than that, no. I mean, Vegas has had nothing but success.
But then you think about, I'm just thinking about like regionally here, like the southern states. So you're looking at Texas. I'm sure they have plenty of data on the Dallas Stars from when they moved down from Minneapolis and how that's gone. Good fan base, good arena, good atmosphere.
There for 30 years.
They've been there a long time. Yeah, and that's worked. And you've got almost a generational difference now with the fan base there. Florida, they just go to 3 cups in a row. And they've been winning. That's working there. Tampa Bay Lightning, they've been successful. They've won.
They've won.
All these teams have won. And then I think if you do it in the right way, you've got the right kind of market. It doesn't really matter that it's a southern state, whatever part of the country it's in. You can get it to work.
Leather jacket time with our gal Nicole Shearin coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident on the left shoulder of eastbound 670 after Neal Avenue, causing some delay there. And there's a couple-minute slowdown due to a disabled vehicle in the left lane on westbound 161 from Hamilton Road to Little Turtle Way. This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? For more information, visit libertymutual.com. Liberty, liberty, liberty. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The reason many of us hate insurance companies is because some of them act like bullies. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been dealing with these creatures my whole career. Whether it's a workers' comp claim, an auto accident, or a nursing home or medical mishap, the playbook is often the same: deny and delay. We became the largest injury firm in America for a reason. We fight the bullies. They know who we are, and I know it makes a difference for our clients. Just go to forthepeople.com and see our results and our verdicts after those bullies gave us their final offer. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. It's easy to get going. Visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer, or call us on your cell at Pound Law, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
What up, bitches? It's leather jacket time with 10 TV's Nicole Shearin.
Sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub. Home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
There's only one person on 10 TV that's worth watching. And he just retired, so now Nicole Shearin is here.
I thought you were going to be nice.
No.
Oh.
You know how I feel about you, Coco.
I know.
Nicole Shearin from 10 TV. I have a bone to pick with you.
Literally.
Actually about a bone.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a little luncheon here today. There were some people in the office, so they got some food catered in. We had some pizzas and salads and sandwiches and
on leg.
Sandwiches?
Very, very good. Very
Sandwiches.
tasty stuff.
Sandwiches?
And some wings. You know, and the wings were the traditional variety, the bone-in wings. There was no boneless offered.
Correct.
Had some medium and had some honey barbecue.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. And I see Nicole. She takes a couple wings, and she sits down at her desk, and she proceeds to eat the boneless wings with a knife.
They weren't
and
boneless.
fork.
They were
I'm sorry, not boneless wings. The bone-in wings.
Correct.
Yeah, it's worse.
It's much worse.
No,
worse.
it's not.
And I called her on it.
Yes, it is.
And you said, I only like boneless wings. I said, okay, great, but that's not available to you. This is a
AKA
different
chicken nugget.
This is a different entity entirely. Pick it up and eat it. And you said, I refuse to eat with my hands.
Yeah. So let me explain myself. You're talking to the girl who also cuts her pizza with a fork and a knife sometimes.
Oh, my God.
If I'm at a restaurant, like a nice restaurant that has nice, brick oven pizza that falls off when you're trying to eat it with your hands, I eat it with a fork and a knife.
Unless you are eating Chicago deep dish or stuffed pizza, and it's like the last resort to like get it from plate to mouth with a little knife, and
I'm not taking a fork and a knife to Domino's, okay? I'm not crazy, but if I'm in a nice restaurant and I'm going to use a fork and a knife, especially, God forbid I'm on a date and I'm eating pizza, I'm cutting that with a fork and a knife because I don't want it all over my face.
Well,
it's messy.
First of all, that's a stupid thing to do.
To go on a date, I know.
Pizza. And
you've
been
I actually did that on a dinner date. We had pizza, we split it, and I cut it with a fork and a knife. Maybe that's why we never went out again.
Why do you think you can't keep a guy?
Excuse me, can we order some wings for the table?
You should have seen it. It's like she was trying to eat a pigeon.
Okay.
How do you eat the flap? What are you cutting in between
Never say
the two
that ever
bones?
again, please.
I actually concur. Don't say how do you eat the flap.
Do you concur?
Yeah, Timmy.
Please don't ever say that again.
Yeah, I concur.
Reimer, do you like the flap or the drum?
Oh, I love the flap.
You like the flap? You
I am
like to
a
stick your tongue right in the middle of that?
I do too.
All right.
I just
Listen, y'all, if I'm at my house and I don't have any makeup on, I don't have to go on television, I will eat wings with my hands. But I had to do a bunch of TV stuff. I don't want barbecue sauce all over my hands and my face to then go to a meeting and go do television stuff.
I want to be
I'm a
honest
good,
with you.
clean girl. I have to live up to the name.
I want to be honest with you.
I hope you're always honest with me,
No,
Mike.
but seriously, this is going to be a little truth time.
Oh,
Okay?
no.
No, seriously, no.
What?
Do you know who's watching 10 TV?
No one?
That's exactly right. No one. All right?
You got it.
My mom is.
Right, but what I'm saying is, you guys need a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of spice.
So you want me to have barbecue sauce coming
Hold
off
on
of
a
my
second.
face?
You're going to be doing the same sort of sports stand-up that you've been doing for the last 3 weeks. You're going to stand up there and say,
and then this happened in the NBA draft.
No.
And then this happened. And then I went to a crew game. World Cup. Woo-hoo.
You're going to say the same crap, and no one cares. But if you turn on Channel 10 and you're doing all that same crap with just a plate of hot wings in front of you, like you're on the desk, you're right there, gnawing on hot wings, you go viral. Look at this chick. She's not afraid to eat a wing on live TV.
And you've got to get like the super tossed wings, the ones that are just dripping
in
with sauce. Remember the
going
old
right down your chin.
You remember the old commercial that Dan Patrick was in, like the little boys coming up to him? I don't know if that was for Chili's or for TGI Fridays, and he's just chowing down on ribs. And there's Dan Patrick, sports broadcasting legend, sitting there right at the booth, just enjoying himself, got barbecue sauce from his fingertips, climbing up towards his elbows, all over his face. The kid just comes by and he's like, "Hey, Dan Patrick, can I have your autograph?" And he's like, "Sure, little buddy." Grabs the pen and the paper. It's just smeared with sauce. And then he rubs his little head and you see him and it's just like hair gel covered in barbecue sauce. It could be something like that.
Listen, I think you guys
just
are mistaking me for someone who doesn't make a fool of herself on TV.
Well,
first of all, did you watch last night? I was like yelling Swain Train in my microphone and basically like twerking on the air practically at this watch party. Okay.
If it didn't hit my algorithm, want to know why?
Well, clearly not.
You weren't eating wings.
I've eaten lots of food on television.
Why
Maybe
did
not.
Did you guys clip it? Did you clip it?
I
Did
don't know.
you put
That's
it on
not my
social media?
job. I'm about
Things like that need to go onto the social channels.
I am going to put it on my Twitter after this segment. However, what I'm saying is
late news now, isn't it?
You're late news, Tim. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
She used Tim.
Yeah.
She's pissed off at you.
Listen, guys, I'm going to eat my wings with a fork and a knife until the day I die. You can put that on my headstone.
Put your tongue in the flap.
Never say that again.
Why don't Sweep
I'm a
demands
drumstick
it.
girl. I'm a drumstick girl. I don't
then
do that.
put
I don't
the
eat the
whole
wings.
drum in your mouth and just shave it right off.
Why don't we just put you in a sundress and sashay you around the town square?
You want to break down borders, barriers, okay?
Well, yeah.
You want to just be like the woman in sports who's like, and then I did this.
I feel like I've already done that with various other things.
Shove the wing in your mouth and.
Do you guys have any extra?
Let's all do our David Draymond impersonation.
Oh, man.
Fine.
The wing is a metaphor. I think is what he's getting
For
at.
what?
Yeah.
The wing is a metaphor.
That I'm not willing to get
for life.
dirty in life, or
The
I don't
boat
understand.
is your vessel. The
Just
oar
think
is the
about
wing.
The rest of
Row the
media
boat,
and how it's
Nicole.
evolved, right? Everything's getting more casual, right?
I'm very casual.
But you turn on the local news and it's.
I don't ever do that. I actually feel like I'm very myself on TV.
I got to tell you, it's going to be a hot one tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it
I don't talk like
I
that.
do like the little like 20-second banter that happens
Oh, my
after.
God.
So it's going to be pretty hot this weekend,
Yeah,
Mike,
it is.
isn't it?
I'll tell you what, you may want to
the
take
tank
some
top on.
suntan lotion with you when you go to the kids' soccer game.
I've got that fair skin. You know I always burn, Mike.
Do you guys need jobs? I mean, shoot. That was perfect.
We make too much money for that.
No, that's fair. You don't want to stoop to that level. I get
No,
it. That's
that's-
fine. That's
What
great.
would be great is if you like still spoke like that, but it was just incredibly unsavory conversation. Boy, I was at the pool last weekend and this chick had a thong right up her ace. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Did you see that one, Bob?
That's quite the thing. I got to tell you, I can't wait to take my next trip to Brazil and look at all the caramel licorice asses.
Brazilian wax, am I right?
Not from the footage I've seen.
The worst, though, is when you try to do crosstalk and it just doesn't land with the other person. And they're like, is that a sport? Like, what is that? Like, that's when it's really uncomfortable.
For
And I've
example.
been in those positions a lot.
Who do you not have any chemistry with?
Well, actually, I have chemistry with all the anchors at 10 TV. It was at my old station when it was a real problem.
I don't believe
Like,
it.
I'd be like, yeah, guys, and I'd name, like, the top player on the Baylor basketball team, and they're like, is that a basketball player? I'm like, okay, I'm never doing this again. I'm never cross-talking ever again. Because clearly you don't listen to anything I say in my sportscast.
I heard that you have a pretty serious beef with Angela Ann.
I
heard
love
about
Angela
that.
Yeah, I
Ann.
heard- I heard
No,
about it
y'all
too.
can
Go
both
ahead.
shut up. You don't know anything.
Reimer
Angela
and I were
Ann went
talking.
to USC.
Yeah.
She's my Trojan girly.
You hear about the beef?
I did hear about the beef.
Yeah.
It's
not good.
Is Angela is
Where's
a good. She's
the
a
beef?
good. She's a good woman.
Angela will put her tongue in the flap.
Okay, you really went there with that.
I'm just saying.
Actually, I hear she eats wings with a fork and a knife.
She does
and
not.
Pizza
No chance.
Too.
No,
not a chance.
Ask her. Text her right now. I know you're friends with her. Text her right now.
No. She doesn't eat wings with a fork and a knife.
Yes, she does. It's a Cali thing. She went to USC, so we learned it there. That's what they teach.
The Angela I know.
School.
She don't take no crap off of nobody. She calls this guy Mark Riccardi.
Mark Riccardi?
Rick and Darty.
Yeah, that's good.
Rick and Darty.
That's good. Keep doing that.
That's good.
Who's your Jen Winters?
That's what you sounded like.
Do you have anything worthwhile to talk about?
When do we ever have anything worthwhile? We never talked about the wedding I went to, but I feel like we can't because there's no time.
God.
And we never talked about it. And
I'm
we
sure
never.
you'll have another one coming up soon.
Yeah, in August. Don't worry.
Was there anything like actually good?
There was a
with this
belligerent
wedding?
man who got up and yelled during the ceremony and then proceeded to go to my mom, belligerently blackout
Was he invited
drunk.
to the wedding?
Yeah, he was invited. He went up to my mother and said, I'm really into blondes and I'm really into blondes. And my mom was sitting there like, okay.
And then the bride said,
and then he
Dad,
points to me.
would you please go and sit back down?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Come on, Dad. Then he points to me and he goes, that girl's blonde. I really like that girl. And my mom goes, that's my daughter. And my mom goes, can I give you a word of advice? Maybe stop drinking. And he goes, well, that's no fun. Why am I here then? My mom,
First of all, is he into blinds?
blondes.
Oh, blondes.
Maybe blinds. Maybe that's better because then they don't know what he looks like. That's probably better for him.
I thought he just wanted a blind woman.
Yeah. Maybe that's the route he should go.
Maybe for him, that's what he should be looking for.
But then we got him kicked out of the wedding. He was kicked out.
How embarrassing.
I know.
So when are you going on a date with him?
Tomorrow.
See?
He's actually
Order the
flying to
wings.
Columbus. He doesn't even live in Ohio, but he's flying here for me. That's true love.
Why don't you hit that microphone a little bit more? That's good. Very professional.
I'm a very professional
All right, go.
person.
There's some more flappies
That's
over
good
there.
stuff,
go ahead.
Nicole.
I'll make sure to use my fork and knife for that. Thank you.
Are you on TV tonight?
Of course I am. I'm on TV all day, 4, 5, 6, and 11.
Wow.
There's a lot going on today, folks. Tune
Make sure
in.
to watch Nicole Shearin.
Is that why you've been
As I
less
eat
social?
wings on TV. Yeah, I've been grinding it out
Yeah.
today. I've been real busy.
Yesterday, I saw you walking around the bushes out there trying to conduct a phone call.
I was on the phone. I was on the telephone.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking on the phone. I have important phone calls to make.
There's some things going on.
Drug dealer.
How do you think I get through the day, guys? I mean, come
Get
on.
me some fentanyl.
She's like Michael J. Fox when he was on
You
the
think I'm
speed
crazy
pills.
like this all the time? No.
Also like Jessie Spano when she was on the speed pills.
Who's that?
Caffeine. Jesse
Oh,
Spano?
caffeine.
You
I don't know who that is.
Saved by the Bell? Nothing?
No.
I'm so
I
excited.
know it's Saved by the and I just can't. Oh.
Oh,
scared.
stop. If you start singing,
Who sings
she's
that?
going to sing.
Do you guys like those videos I send you?
No.
What? Where they're like when your coworker gets a.
How many times do I have to type in unfollow to a group chat?
Mike, you don't unfollow a group chat, you idiot.
I want to
You don't
unfollow this group chat.
unfollow a group chat. You
can't.
leave a group chat, you idiot.
I try to leave. You keep
You're
sucking
so
me back in.
old. You don't even know the terminology. I thought we were friends.
Do you guys like how I use a Samsung phone?
I hate it. I don't ever want to text you
pretty-
because it's green and
pretty
it drives
cool,
me
right?
insane. No, you're both idiots.
Will you do me a favor?
Get a
Just
new
cut up.
phone,
It's
Mike.
green and it drives me insane.
Tim, get a new phone, Mike.
Why didn't it work out with
Be up
Kermit
to
the Frog,
speed.
Nicole?
It's green and it drives me insane.
Actually, the meme was Kermit the Frog, but you didn't seem to reply. You didn't think it was funny.
Okay, thanks there, Nicole. Yeah.
Wait, that was good.
How are you? Yeah, can you just stick your tongue in the flap? Yeah. Well, hey. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Why was that so good?
Get out of here, will you, please?
Okay, bye.
We're going to do some Good Clean Wednesday emails coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 5-minute delay due to an accident blocking 2 left lanes if you're on westbound 670 before Neal Avenue. It's moving slow from 71. And we've got slower traffic on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt going from US 23 to 71. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Give them joy on Put-in-Bay. Laughter jumping into the pool, delight from a hole-in-one, and amusement riding a train, golf cart, and carousel. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The lot is full and the deals are on.
Let's get it started. At Lindsay Honda, we're kicking off the summer by giving you cash for your clunker. $3,500 minimum guaranteed for qualifying trade. Trade up to a new 2026 CR-V LX all-wheel drive CVT. Now just $339 a month. Or just $259 for a new 2026 Civic LX CVT.
Let's get it started.
Cash for clunkers is back at Lindsay Honda. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Truck drivers, don't miss out on the unmatched consistency of a Schneider driving job. With our industry-leading selection of driving options, you'll find a job with the freight, home time, and schedule you've been looking for. Plus, Schneider drivers operate state-of-the-art, well-maintained equipment and have access to award-winning benefits and a 24/7 support team. Don't wait. Find a job that offers the stability you need to fuel your career. Search jobs and apply today at schneiderjobs.com. That's schneiderjobs.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place, here with a happy customer.
Wilson's trying very hard.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Margaret.
Wilson, is this your mom?
Yes. Mom.
Wilson, your mom should like your windows.
Oh, I wouldn't know. We actually have Pella windows.
Mom!
They've really lowered our energy bills.
I'm going to go wait in the car.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey friends, if you want to witness the world's biggest soccer tournament in person, well, look no further than Twin Peaks. Enter the Twin Peaks Go for Gold giveaway presented by Michelob Ultra and Casamigos, and you could be one of 5 grand prize winners who get the VIP treatment plus travel and lodging. For your chance to win unmatched views of the match, visit TwinPeaksSoccer.com to enter and choose your host city. Entries close June 14th, so don't wait. Twin Peaks eats, drinks, scenic views.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Hey Columbus, buy a new Ford at the same price of Ford employee pays. No markup, no haggling. Right now, Capital Ford of Columbus, get employee pricing on F-150s, Super Duties, Explorers, Mustangs, and more. Thousands in savings. This deal ends soon. Come to Capital Ford today, priced for you.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The AC stopped cooling. I'm melting in here. I need someone to come and make this hot air disappear.
In a flash, I'll be there to tame the desert air. I won't leave till you're nice and cool. You'll love how much we care. $100 off your cooling repair. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The buzz is real at Zoombezi Bay's award-winning conservation tower. 3 all-new water slides. 1 thrilling experience. Make your splash at ZoombeziBay.com.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Oh, look. It's Common Man and Timmy taking a break from ping pong. Okay, voice guy go pee-pee now. Here's Man and Timmy.
It is a Good Clean Wednesday, so please shoot us a line. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. Maybe we will read some of your nonsense right here on the show. We'll get to that in a minute, but first I want to tell you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health.
Well, they're my friends, too.
Well, they deal with so many things in the men's health realm.
I know.
Man.
Everything you're going through as a man... They deal with it.
Yeah, and maybe the most important thing of all. Like everything is important, but they deal with low T. They're helping guys control their weight problems now. They're getting into that space. But if this is just not if it's a little too limp down there.
You were holding up your finger.
If it's a little too limp.
You told me your finger was a gun.
Well, I'm not going to show you my gun. Get out of here. I'm going to show it to Tri-State Men's Health, but that's about it. And then maybe my lovely wife. But if you're suffering from that dreaded 2 letters, ED, erectile dysfunction, these are the guys to talk to.
Can I just clarify?
They're experts at dealing with it. They will take what's limp and make it the complete opposite.
I agree. Can I just clarify something? You don't have to show it to them.
Well,
all you have to do is go in and describe your symptoms. It's not like they're going to look and make sure. No, you're right. That definitely is very limp.
Showing it.
They're very discreet there, Timmy.
Showing it is more of like it's more like an imagination type of thing. You can visualize.
Doc, I can't get an erection.
You can see it.
Let me show you. No. I take your word for it. It's fine.
But listen here.
We'll help you.
Listen here. They want, when you've got that special time in the bedroom, they want that time to be the best that you've ever had.
Oh, you kidding?
That's what they're looking for. And they use advanced medical science that empowers male performance with therapies that go way beyond those pills. Sometimes you could be doing it the next day after treatment. And if you're like a lot of guys, you could last for an hour or more. Dear God.
But he's sort of much more erect.
Go to tristatemenshealth.com today and just save yourself.
Yeah, they definitely are monitoring his load.
That's the next step, is we're just dropping sound bites into commercial reads.
All right. It's a Good Clean Wednesday. You ready?
I'm ready.
My stupid F's.
Jack and Dick.
Heard Timmy talking about how he was eating his Nerds gummy clusters on yesterday's show. I'm curious for you, Mikey, or any other food for Timmy that you think you eat in a very odd way.
I can tell you, I've said this before, I'm a big fan of the peanut butter M&Ms. For some reason, I have to squish them between my index finger and my thumb. I have to give them a little crack, and then I eat them. I have to crack them open almost to let them breathe.
What?
It's weird. I don't know why I do that, but I contend.
You contend?
I contend that it tastes better. And I've tried to rid myself of the habit and just pop them in willy-nilly, and it doesn't taste the same.
I guess there's lots of foods that I feel like I do that with. Most of them are...
You're a weird guy, Ace.
Yeah, most of them are foods, though, that you can make just as good of a case for letting them sit in your mouth and sort of do their thing a little bit.
Like what?
Like I had, a great snack is, I see Teddy has them all the time. He usually has the bagged version, the Snyder's of Hanover. That's the good stuff. I'll sometimes get him in that big giant tub at the Sam's Club, the peanut butter filled pretzels. Sometimes I will try to crack one open. I'll pop it in. I'll suck on it for about 20, 25 seconds. It's got the salt crystals on it. I want to get those salt crystals off. And then I will give it a light hairline fracture.
Just so it pops in half. So you can extract the peanut butter.
I'll pop the pretzel.
I do that with combos.
So I can get the peanut butter. And the combos is another good one.
I'll do that. I'll put it in my mouth. I'll crack it ever so gently. I will eat the outer shell and try and preserve the inner molten core.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What about with a bugle? Sometimes I like to be a bugle boy. Talked about that snack. I will put, because I guess, big enough hands, I think they need to make the openings on these bugles a little bit bigger, because part of the fun of it is to do the little bugle hands. Then I will put one on my pinky every now and then and just
Reimer?
pull that sucker right off.
Yeah, Mike. You ever suck bugles off your fingers?
No, I don't do that.
No, don't do that.
You know about a bugle?
Nope.
No, never had a bugle?
I don't think so, no.
You ever heard of a bugle?
No.
What about a...
Did you grow up raising the barn? Are you totally Amish?
Primer? You ever play a bugle?
No, I have not.
What about former NFL coach Joe Bugle? You aware of him?
No.
No?
You ever wear a pair of Bugle Boy jeans?
How many things does bugle go with?
A lot.
No, because I don't wear jeans.
What's the song? Bugle Boy of Company G. Was that it?
Bugle Boy of Company G.
Is anyway, Bugle, something like that.
Wait a minute. I'm a Bugle Boy of Company G. There is a Bugle Boy.
Who wants to be my little Bugle Boy?
Primer, would you be our little Bugle Boy?
Be our Bugle Boy. My little Bugle Boy. A big money company wants to ruin this show. I'm telling you, man, they're out to get us, and we'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slowdown due to an accident that's on Junder Road at Winchester Pike. And there's a couple-minute holdup due to a crash on South Hamilton Road between Groves Road and I-70. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Start your summer off right with a brand new 2026 Chevy Trax from McDaniel GM Superstore. Matty Ice here, and this month save up to $3,000 off MSRP or get 3.9% APR for 60 months or lease for just $175 a month for 36 months with $39.98 due at signing. For qualified buyers, terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. McDaniel GM Superstore is just off Route 23 north on 95 in Marion, or go to McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
If you've repainted your ugly garage door so many times that it's now too heavy to open, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Your plate is full every morning thanks to the $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. Freshly brewed coffee, a hearty breakfast sandwich with a freshly cracked egg, and a daily baked donut. All of that for just $6. Yeah, that is a full plate for sure, but it's one less thing on your plate to worry about. So enjoy it to its fullest. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons, at participating U.S. restaurants.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents Winborn's The Music of Tom Petty. In one night, 4 decades of music. Take a journey through time with conductor Stuart Chaffetz and vocalist Jonah Bobo, backed by a live band as the Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Tom Petty. Saturday, June 27th at Columbus Commons. Get tickets now at picnicwiththepops.com.
When it's time to ask life's biggest question, make sure your ring says it all. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar, and we've been helping couples say yes for over 78 years. From brilliant cuts to better prices, the quality and selection of our diamonds is unmatched. Because diamonds aren't just our business, they're our legacy. Visit us at Diamond Cellar on Sawmill Road or Easton Town Center and learn more at diamondcellar.com. Bigger diamonds, better prices, guaranteed.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first, but when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Not everybody's cut out for this kind of work. At Newman Roofing, we look for people who care about the details. The kind of people who show up early, work hard, and take real pride in what they build. Because to us, your home isn't just another job site or paycheck, it's your peace of mind. That's why our crews aren't just trained, they're invested. In their craftsmanship, in their communication, in their customers. At Newman Roofing, we don't believe in cutting corners to save a buck. We believe in doing the work the right way, with quality materials, experienced professionals, and a level of care you can actually feel. It's the reason so many of our customers come back to us time and time again. And they recommend us to the people they love the most. Roofing, siding, gutters, whatever your home needs, trust the company built on family values and hard work. Newman Roofing. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Captain America won't be shielded from the U.S. men's national team any longer. Christian Pulisic said today he's ready to play in the USA's Group D finale on Thursday. Kickoff against Turkey set for 10 p.m. World Cup today, Bosnia and Herzegovina lead Qatar 2-1 at halftime. Switzerland and Canada scoreless at the half. Baseball series finale of the Guardians and White Sox entering hour 2 of a rain delay on Chicago's south side. Meanwhile, tonight, the Reds host the Brewers at 7:10. You can hear it on the Fan after the Buckeye Show. NBA second round of the draft starts tonight at 8. Cavaliers pick 4th tonight after trading the 29th overall pick to the Sacramento Kings. NFL, Jacksonville Jaguars tight end Brenton Strange agreed to a 3-year, $48 million extension. This update sponsored by RCDRV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
How many points can your IQ fall in 3 hours? You're about to find out. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right. This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. It's Good Clean Wednesday. Email us, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. No topic is off limits unless we decide that it is. There's a big company out there that is trying to ruin us, trying to strip this show that you're listening to right now, that I assume you like, because if not, why are you listening to it, of all of its essence.
Maybe somebody that you're with forces you to listen to it. Could be that.
Forces you?
Yeah, they
kidnap you?
Love it so much.
Like Gacy in the basement before he touches you?
Gacy in the basement. Just like Lucy in the Sky.
Lucy in the sky. Oh, we better not sing it.
Oh, Gacy in the basement with
young boys. Not kids. He didn't care about the girls.
Them young boys.
Killed the... they coming. What was I going to say?
The company that hates us.
Spotify. Spotify is trying to kill this show. So we've been doing this show for a long time. You know, you and I have been doing it just for over a year together. But before that, I mean, the show lived on in various forms.
Of course.
And one thing that we've always done on this show is have fun with music. Okay? And let me tell you something. We pay licensing fees as a radio station to be able to play songs for you on the radio.
You hear them in bump backs. Like when we're not even clicking them in the middle of a segment, if we start to sing a tune or if we got on a Hootie and the Blowfish kick, let her cry. Like, you know, we sometimes will just play those actual songs in bump backs. You hear them all day long.
That's right.
Even in Buckeye broadcasts, you always still hear like the 70s era rock bump backs when you listen to a Buckeye football game.
But the last couple weeks, Spotify specifically has had a bug up their butt. And they're yanking our shows off of the podcast feed because we are violating copyright music rules.
Bogdan's got a bug up his butt.
Is BS.
It is.
It is total BS. We're only having this problem with Spotify. And let me tell you how far they're taking it right now. Yesterday, we had Jen Winters on the show. We talked to her every single Tuesday. She's got a segment. We like to play the Coming Up by Paul McCartney song for her theme music.
We've been doing it for probably 6 months or so.
We've been doing it since the duration of the show, since the show really started.
Has it been that? Did we do it from the beginning, or did we kind of stumble onto it? Either way, we've been doing it for months and months and months before it started to pop.
They started
on their systems
to alert us of that song, saying you're violating our copyrights or his copyrights playing that song. So okay, we won't play that song anymore. Instead, we'll play some other songs. And just so there's no confusion, we'll talk over the songs too. We'll make noises, we'll talk over them because that's supposed to protect us from violating the copyright. So I got an email today from Spotify that yesterday's show has been flagged. Here are all the songs that they flagged on yesterday's show. Two Hearts, Phil Collins. So I guess that's not going to be her new theme music. Blue Monday 88 by New Order. Let's Dance by David Bowie.
Let's Dance.
What I Like About You, The Romantics. Owner of a Lonely Heart. Yes. And here's the kicker, though.
Yeah, this is new. This has never been popped before.
Never. Since day one, when I started doing a regular show here on this fine channel, I would end every single show, the last commercial break, the last segment, I'd always bump back with Paradise City from Guns N' Roses.
Was there a reason why you picked that song? Or was it just the first show you ever did? It had that one randomly loaded in, and then you wanted it every day.
I don't know why, but now it's a ritual. I can't end the show. As a matter of fact, there's been certain situations where Teddy has forgotten to drop it in there.
And we beat him up.
And I say, I'm not finishing until you play it for me.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
That's not it at all.
No.
For some reason, I thought it was on the end of that.
It's the bump
You're
back.
right. It's the bump back.
It's just music. That's all
well,
that it is.
That's an extra freebie for Care. Right there.
It is. It certainly is.
But
they're
now
good people. It's okay.
They have flagged that. And so you said to me before the show, what are we going to do? And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Absolutely nothing. I'm not changing it.
You know what? It's what I like about you.
I'm not changing it. If Spotify decides that we're not worthy of them, then they can kiss my ass.
And mine too. Because I ride with you. And they didn't even pop the second romantic song that we played. You played Talking in Your Sleep as well.
Oh, that one
didn't get popped? Let's just pop it today. All right?
I was going to say.
Let's just make sure that we get the email today. Let's be super quiet, too. Be quiet. We're talking over it. Talking in your sleep.
God, I hate Spotify.
Think? Email tomorrow morning?
Yep.
Would be here. We also didn't get a pop for Ben Folds 5.
Hold on.
No. Didn't you play that yesterday for Jen?
I did. And I think we
We're
sang
workshopping
it. Didn't we?
Well, there's really nothing to sing at the beginning. Yeah, it's just...
You know this song, Reimer? Ever heard it before?
No, I've never heard it.
No? Reimer?
No, she's a brick and I'm drowning slowly.
You ever take your girlfriend to the abortion clinic the day after Christmas? Reimer? You ever do that? No. Can't say that you did?
Nope, can't say that.
No. But you did. You write a song like this.
You know who did?
Who?
Rick Pitino.
No. He pawned it off.
That was in the summer.
He pawned her off on an assistant coach. And then she had the abortion.
There's your answer.
There's my answer. What else can we ruin?
Well, the show's already ruined.
Well, just by us saying hello, the show is ruined. No.
Oh, boy. So, We reached a record. We broke a record for number of songs, and that was just in a 2-segment window.
So I honestly don't know what to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that popped for copyright.
Fishy said to me in the hallway, just in that last break, did you guys mention the NBA draft at all? I said, first of all, thanks for listening. Second of all, no. But I will right now.
The NBA draft. Hey, how'd you like that draft last night?
I will say that I was very excited to see...
excited about the Washington Wizards' future, Mike? Are you?
Joey Campbell-Smith.
Excited about the Utah Jams and what they're going to start doing?
Jam. I will say, though, that I enjoyed seeing Isaiah Evans on the draft.
Duke guard.
Former Duke guard, that's right. And he was there at the draft, and he was wearing $4 million worth of jewelry. $4 million. Now, let him live, okay? I don't know if I would necessarily advertise where you're going to be with $4 million worth of jewelry.
Well, he's at the draft. It's protected.
Nope.
People all around.
Sure. But the kicker is he didn't get drafted. A guy who can afford and own $4 million worth of jewelry did not go in the first round.
Do you think he actually owns those items if they're worth $4 million? I get name, image, and like.
I think he got some NIL money at Duke, homie.
I know he's probably amassed $1 million or a little bit more
Coach
with what
K
he's been at
collection.
Duke. But you think he's got enough money to have $4 million? I doubt he's even hit $4 million total in NIL figures in his few years there.
I want to gift you this $3 million pendant.
This is
my Coach K impersonation.
This is your
Do you
Coach
like
K.
it? Rhymer.
Why do you sound...
Yeah, Coach K. If you were to total up all the jewelry that you have and assign a price value to it, what would it be?
Why does he sound like Dr. Evil?
I don't know.
Right
This is
now?
always the impression that I would do.
Rhymer,
for
but
Coach K.
I have a diamond brooch that is worth $3 million.
What if God
and a wallet
was
chain
one of us?
worth $1 million? Scott! Send in the gods!
Reimer, if you were to total up all your jewelry pieces, what do you think? $7?
Yeah. Got a lot of tungsten carbide, do you?
Tungsten.
Got a lot of titanium alloy.
The NCAA has officially approved the age-based eligibility model. We'll talk about that.
And?
I guess.
What? I don't know.
I don't know, Craig.
I don't know sometimes. Hey, I talked to Craig Krenzel this week.
You did?
Yeah.
About what?
I'll tell you. Do something with him coming up.
We're going to do something with him?
No, not we. Me. Station.
Like friends? You and him?
Well, yes, we're friends. You're not going to miss out on anything. We're not like going to play golf or something.
I don't want to miss.
You don't want to go out anyway.
Where am I going?
Yeah, where are you going?
I'd actually be happy if you and Craig became like go out friends.
Why?
I don't know.
You want me and Craig to start going out together.
I actually want to set you guys up for a bromance.
Well, I don't have any friends, so
maybe he can be your friend.
If we became friends, that would be my one.
You have
outside of
more
work.
than one friend. Stop it.
I've got you and Reimer and guys here
This
at the
is
station.
just getting sad now.
I don't have anybody outside of these walls. Most people see me up at York. What am I doing? I'm playing alone like a loser or hoping that someone will actually play with me.
We'll have some analysis
So
of
I don't
Timmy.
have to play with myself.
Some analysis. Reimer?
Yeah, Mike.
You ever go in for some professional analysis?
No. Can't say I do.
No, you probably should.
Yeah.
You ever have your butt examined?
No.
You should. You get older.
Yeah.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
We've just got hemorrhoids.
But if he fell on like a Fusilli statue and it was...
Then you have to have it taken out.
Protruding into
Why am I
his
falling
rectum.
on a statue?
If
Slip
it's
and
there,
fall.
you slip and then you
okay.
fall.
How
Stuff
late
happens.
can we go when we have nothing to say? Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 35-minute delay due to an accident blocking the left lane on westbound 70 on the west side at 670. Emergency crews are on scene there, causing slower traffic from Central Avenue. And there's a couple-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from Westerville to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Hey, Weekend Warriors, Austin Ward here. You want to know when your body starts talking back on a golf course? Cart path only. Suddenly your ball is 80 yards across the fairway. You're hiking over there with 3 clubs, and by the time you get to it, you're not thinking birdie. You're wondering if the course has an urgent care. And that's the point. It's not just the scorecard. It's the whole day. Walking 18 without feeling like you're in a survival show. Bending down to read a putt without making that noise. Getting home and still having enough left in the tank for the kids, the yard, the cooler, all of it. That's why Awaken 180 makes sense. It's a medication-free solution with weekly weight loss, support, and yes, free support for life. You may not fix your slice overnight, but drop 30, 40, even 50 pounds, and the game, plus life after the game, feels better. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Make the call, 844-346-1800, or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Say goodbye to car care headaches with Carvenience from Hinderer Motor Company. This is Justin Hinderer. For only $49, we'll pick up your vehicle, leave you with a rental, and return it fully serviced and spotless. No more juggling your schedule or wasting hours at the shop. Carvenience lets you focus on what matters while we take care of all the rest, making life easier. Schedule your service today at HindererMotorCompany.com.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon, CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept. And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Burn. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
I've got a 3-day block coming up for Central Ohio with rain and thunderstorm chances and more humidity in the air. On Thursday, we've got a 50% chance of a couple rain showers and some thunderstorms in the forecast. High temperatures in the low 80s. On Friday, that chance goes up to 60% with upper 70s, and it stays at 60% on Saturday with highs in the low 80s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I talked to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. Now is the time. Did you look at the weather forecast for next week, by the way?
I ain't seen it yet.
It's going to be ass hot.
Oh.
Right? We're sort of in this nice little window here, temperature-wise, but it's about to get super hot, and that means you're going to be running that air conditioning overtime. And if you've got leaky, drafty, old windows, you are essentially paying to cool the outside. Don't do that. Replace those windows, and my friends at Universal Windows Direct will help you. Because right now you get 4 windows, you get 4 free. It's one of the biggest sales of the year. Plus, 48 months of 0% interest financing, same as cash. That is 4 full years. Call for your free in-home estimate today. 614-502-5220. UniversalWindowsDirect.com. Just to recap, you buy 4 windows, you get 4 free. Plus 48 months interest-free, same as cash. Comfort, efficiency, and savings all summer long. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
My folks right now, speaking of the hot heat, their world tour has taken them to England.
Oh, yes, it's very hot here.
They're in Bath right now.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
That's right.
I am getting so hot, I have to take my clothes off.
Nellie would be proud, Queen. I mean, they would want to be in an ice bath right now, not in Bath, where it is 93 today, and it's getting even thicker and hotter tomorrow.
That. I saw that
they don't have any
France,
AC. They don't have AC in the place that they're staying in. Not many do out there.
In France, it was the hottest day I think ever recorded in France. Now, what they do
like this week, you mean?
Yeah,
because
this week
they were there previously a couple weeks ago, and it was still really hot in France.
What they do in a lot of European countries, and I think this is the way to do it, is that they've realized, hey, you know what? Closing schools for like 12 weeks in the summertime is really stupid, because we don't need the kids to help with the crops anymore. And pretty much all of our schools have modern conveniences.
Not helping with the crops these days, huh? Not a lot of farming.
We've also noticed that when kids come back, they're kind of stupid because they haven't been learning anything for 12 weeks. And you have the summer slide.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do in Europe is they have weeks off during the summer so that families can take vacations, but they have schools all year round. Well, it's been so hot in France, they've had to cancel the schools because a lot of the schools don't have air conditioning, and the kids were just passing out in the buildings and dropping dead.
So just stay home where you don't have air conditioning.
At least you pass out at home with
dead.
mom and dad.
Right. Forget about having like teachers and assistants and staffers that can help. Yeah. I don't know if that could ever work. I mean, there are still some schools in America that have switched to operate that way.
They should all operate that way.
My niece is going to a school in Charlottesville, Virginia, where that's the model now. And so it makes things a little bit tricky because my nephew is going to a public school there and they don't. So for mom and dad, for my sister and my brother-in-law, that makes things a little weird. But, I don't think you could ever make up for that feeling, that rush when it's the last day of school. There's just something that's so pure and good about getting out for the whole summer.
I understand. And from a kid's perspective, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But the last time I checked, adults are in charge and rule society.
And
We've seen study after study that says kids get dumber. And then what we wind up doing is wasting the first 2 months of school when you get back trying to reteach them stuff they already learned because they forgot it over the summer.
And it doesn't really have anything to do with what real life is going to be like. You go out there, you get a job.
It is if you're a teacher.
Not if we change.
Can I tell
not
you
if
something?
we change the whole damn model, though.
That's the reason why they won't do it. Look, I got a lot of respect for teachers out there. All right,
but you're
we
about
always
to give a big butt for the teaching
we
crowd.
always talk about we have to do it for the children. Everything's for the children. Everything we do, the future's for the children. Well, then all the research shows that children would benefit from going to school all year long. So the teachers union should be all for school all year long. But they're not. They want their summer vacation.
If I get some more money, though, no one's going to really want to be looking to do that. So there's your conundrum. More work, less time off. You don't have the ability to go do like a European summer travel type of thing. So I think that's a tough move. I don't know if we're ever going to see that happen. I know when I was in college that I wanted to take summer school. I did summer school each of my 2 cycles after I got done with my first year at Kansas. I wanted to be doing something. I wanted a way to get ahead so I could stay on my 3-year track and get my undergraduate degree.
Look at what you've become.
And look at
where it got
now.
You hustle.
Maybe one day I'll get into that journalism school alumni magazine. Maybe they'll have me back there as a professor emeritus.
Now
to
here you
speak
are
to the good, clean boys and girls.
In your 40s, beaten down by life.
I only saw
kicking
him,
your ass every day.
I only saw him much later when he was beaten down by life.
You can't even win a game of ping pong.
Speaking of college, so did you see this? The NCAA. I am a big proponent of this. I've spoken about this before. Curious to get your guys' takes. I think, Mike, I remember you being for this as well. I know you are, because it's absurd when we saw these stories of, I'm 42 years old and I feel like playing college basketball.
I redshirted 19 times.
I went out and worked at the mill, worked at Jessup Steel, and now I'm back here and I'm ready to go to Dill Lycoming College.
I'm Chris Wakey.
I'm ready to work. I'm ready to be on the team, coach. Well, now they're saying that's all done. So the NCAA Division I cabinet, to show that the NCAA, I guess, can do something until I'm sure a million people
until there are
go to a
lawsuits
local judge.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get some 40-year-old D-bag that wants to play college golf that's going to go to a local judge and make his case that he should get to play too because he never started his eligibility back then. Other things came up in life. Well, you know what? Too bad, so sad. Everyone had their chance when they were kids to either play high school sports or go to college, play college sports.
So sad?
Yeah.
We always did Tutti Wutti.
Well, the Italian family. Yeah. Tutti Wutti. Yeah, too bad, so sad. So, under the new rule...
Reimer, you like the Tutti Wutti? You do that one?
He doesn't know a Tutti Wutti?
No, I don't know.
No Tutti
You do
Wutti.
it too bad, so sad?
Don't.
What do you do?
Nothing.
When something's...
Nothing.
You don't do nothing?
Yeah.
When someone is...
Don't take this personally. You
in
could
a
be
position?
the most boring person on earth. On earth.
I just sit and watch college basketball all day.
Okay, all right.
He's a nacho boy. At least he's got that.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So under the new rule, athletes in all college sports are going to be given 5 years of eligibility. You say, well, what's the difference? There's a clock. There's an age clock.
There's an age clock.
That's going to start right before when you exit high school and start becoming a college athlete, or the year in which contains your 19th birthday. So if you take a minute, if you go on a Mormon mission or whatever, your first year of eligibility is going to start at age 19. So whatever you choose to go out and do, hey, it's your life. You can still go do the mission, do whatever you need to do. But if it lasts a certain amount of years, your eligibility clock is still going to start in that year when your 19th birthday is. There's not going to be any more 27-year-old Brandon Whedons or Chris Winkies where you played minor league baseball and then, oh, you know what? I think I decided I want to play college football now. No, your time to play college sports and to be a college athlete is going to be in a 5-year window. And I like the move to 5 years, just straight up 5 years.
I agree with that.
That's cool for me.
You know, injury red shirts and all this other stuff. Seth Towns was
We've
one
had
of these guys.
8-year guys.
Seth Towns was an 8-year guy, wasn't
done.
he?
Yeah,
Look,
I think he was.
I'm sorry that you kept hurting yourself, but at
Me too.
some point, Father Time says that's the end of it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
You had your chance. It sucks that you hurt yourself a couple times, but you're done. You're 37 years old. You're smoking a stogie on the sidelines. That's it. You're done.
Prospects who graduated in spring of 2026 are going to use the age-based model. So I guess you just skirt by if you were a December graduation and you got to campus as an Ohio State freshman. But if you graduated right here in the spring, you are in on this new model. And as far as I know, there's no courts that are coming to get after this one, to get at this rule. Not yet.
It's a Good Clean Wednesday. We'll do some Good Clean emails coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident in the left lane on westbound 70 on the west side at 670. It's causing about a 30-minute delay there, and it's stop and go from 315. And we've got a 15-minute delay on eastbound 33 from Refugee Road to Gender Road. This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for, or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay, things people love. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call. 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
It's Leslie again from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've kind of got a big announcement. We're doing a special sale right now where qualifying installs are 40% off.
Well, we're doing that at the other window place too.
Ah, that's an interesting coin.
April Fools.
April Fool's Day was a while back, Wilson.
Leslie, it's April 1st somewhere.
Is it?
Agree and disagree.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear. If you're not willing to kill baby Hitler, you're a moron. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. They're doing the list at 7 o'clock. Their topic tomorrow morning is best kids movies for grown-ups. I kind of like that.
I like that list, too.
We can have that discussion.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what they're going to say. Finish the thing. I want to come back to that real quick.
Bishop and Friends, 9 to noon. They'll talk to Paul Feinbaum. Paul Feinbaum! Pied Piper of the Hillbillies at 10:30. Rothman and Ice, noon to 3. Don Waddell, Jackets GM. Maybe some clarification on what's going on with Zach Werenski at 12:45. And then it's Golden Shower Thursday. Mike Haynes, Hall of Fame defensive back, joins them at 2:30. And tomorrow on this show, it's Too Hot Thursday and Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg.
So the best kids movies for grown-ups, I'm assuming this is one that could qualify. I'm thinking about, baseball movies from my childhood that I really loved. And you want to see if they can stand the test of time a little bit. I know Tyler Danberg is a big fan of Little Big League. And I like that movie, too. I've not watched that one in quite a long time, but there's two from the same era. There's Rookie of the Year, and I'll get to that one, and there's Little Big League. Little Big League is where the young fella is a grandson of the owner of the Minnesota Twins. Forget the guy who plays the owner for the Minnesota Twins is a famous actor.
Sidney Poitier.
It's Sidney Poitier. Thank you very much. So he dies, and in his will, he gives the boy the Minnesota Twins.
And then the boy decides to make himself the manager of the team.
He has a little issue with the manager. Dennis Farina is the manager, and he's a hothead, and it's just a toxic environment in the clubhouse. And the boy who's not quite good enough to play Little League, but just lives, eats, and breathes baseball and stats, he becomes the manager. The dude from...
By the way, that's really foresight, too, because that's who's running most Major League Baseball teams now.
Right.
He's a stunted little boy who is not good enough to play, but can put all the stats in the computer.
But that movie is littered with a lot of that guys, and even better than that guy type of actors. I'm not good with names right now. It's not Sidney Poitier, but his assistant manager is Judge Reinhold's partner in
John Astin.
John Astin. Thank you. Yeah, he's really good. You got Jonathan Silverman is one of the starting pitchers, and you got Timothy Busfield, our guy. You're interrupting the game, Mark.
Yes, he
our
was
guy,
in Field
Mark,
of Dreams
from Field
and
of Dreams.
in Little Big League.
Yeah, 2 great baseball movies. So that movie... I think if I give it a rewatch, it'll be good. It has some good montage sequences. I think Carlos Baerga gets some love in one of the sequences. And
Is
don't
he
worry,
slapping
it's not
his
him.
wiener on a stool?
He's not smacking the stool back in the locker room there. And you got Randy Johnson and Ken Griffey Jr. doing cameos in the ultimate scene of the movie. You get actual Major League Baseball stars in that one. And I saw Rookie of the Year was in Netflix. And so I popped that on. I didn't have time to watch the entire movie, but I wanted to get a taste and see if it still hit. I watched the first 20 minutes or so, and I was purely entertained. I thought the kid actors were great. I thought the mom was good. She's, a single mom, and I think it's Al Franken is the boyfriend that's driving this teeny tiny stupid Mazda Miata, and he's funny in it. It's a good movie. Those are 2 kids baseball movies I think a lot of people would still like.
I think you're ignoring the best kids baseball movie of all.
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot.
I mean, that's a kids movie.
The Sandlot absolutely stands the
adults
test.
still love to watch The Sandlot.
Yeah.
If I'm talking about an animated flick,
okay,
I'm going to go with Finding Nemo.
Okay.
I was thinking that.
I enjoy that one.
You know Finding Nemo?
Yes, I know Nemo.
Oh, my God.
We put on Dory's Reef Cam all the time for Nora.
Dory's Reef Cam?
It's a thing that
sounds like
just
something that's on the OnlyFans. Yeah, you can check out Dory's Reef Cam
it's
there.
on Disney's Disney Plus.
She's growing some barnacles down there. Dory's Reef Cam.
Hanging out with the octopuses.
Let's do some emails. Come on.
All right. Right now, let's go, Todd. My guys, last week, one of my lovely daughters had a birthday. She requested steak and chimichurri sauce.
You don't know chimichurri
After
sauce?
online research, I settled on a chimichurri recipe and grilled flank steak. It was delicious. What are your top sauces for steak? And Herbie sauce, ketchup is unacceptable. Yes.
That's correct.
Yes.
I love a
Obviously,
chimichurri.
it
Actually, I
is.
have the herbs that grow in the garden. I love to make a little chimichurri with my steaks, which essentially is just parsley and garlic and olive oil. It's delicious.
I like a lot of the, as you know, lately, like the Korean marinades.
Yeah, I'm not a big Asian marinade
I
guy.
do. I love like a Korean chicken.
You like a
or
good
Korean steak.
beef.
Yeah, a Korean beef, and we've modified just the Korean beef recipe that we've had. Like we've kind of made our own sauce for it, and we'd use ground beef, and we've now purchased like some nicer ribeye steak, and then cut the ribeye steak into very thin strips, and then sizzle that on the skillet, and then marinate like a bulgogi sauce with it. And then throw that in with some rice and some fresh vegetables. Get some red pepper, yellow, orange pepper, zucchini, that kind of thing. Water chestnuts, baby corn.
I don't like water chestnuts.
No, I love it.
I don't like it. The texture, I don't like it.
That's what I like.
It reminds me of eating a
crisp.
testicle. I don't like it. Looks like you're eating a testicle.
You could be right.
For a lean piece of meat, like a filet, I like a Béarnaise sauce. I like a nice, creamy, hearty sauce, a Béarnaise or a Hollandaise. Very delicious.
I do like just a classic steakhouse sauce, too. Whether that's the
Just
A1.
steak sauce?
Whether that's an A1 or if whatever a fine steakhouse's house sauce would be. Any kind of tang to it. I would do that.
Let me tell you an underrated burger.
Underrated burger.
We always talk about a barbecue burger, and I enjoy it very much, where you have your burger, you have your cheddar cheese and pickles and bacon, and then barbecue sauce, maybe some onion fried onions.
Like the Western burger.
Sure.
A lot of burger places do their version of that with the cheddar, bacon,
But
tangy
I
barbecue
think
sauce, onion straw.
if you sub out the cheddar for a Swiss and still have all the other Western accompaniments like the bacon and the fried onions on there, and you put an A1 on there, or make a version of an A1 aioli to put on there, that's some good stuff.
I'm trying to figure out the exact toppings on a burger that I loved at the Thurman Cafe, which I'm seeing on the internet is still temporarily
It's closed. They had the fire there. It's going to be a while.
I hope everyone that worked or / works there is doing okay. And man, we want to see that place open up soon. I've not been there in a while, but I believe they had an A1 burger. Doesn't that sound right?
They had an A1 burger.
And I've said this before. The guys I give the nod to for first opening up my mind to putting A1 on the burger is Five Guys, because they have it posted up there on their menu as available toppings, things you would put on there. So that's good for me. All right, my GCBs.
The biggest load that we've seen.
If you were to have your house broken into and all the perpetrator did was tickle you for 10 minutes, then left without stealing anything or damaging anything, I don't know why I sound like that, would you report it to the police? Hypothetically speaking. From Scott.
Yes,
Sure.
I think I would.
This man likes a good tickle.
It's a tickle monster.
Right?
I mean, right, but ultimately, he's tickling you against your will.
Reimer?
Probably waking you up from a sound sleep and
Yeah, Timmy.
giving you raspberries on your belly.
Why'd you got to go there? Why'd you got to go to the raspberries? You said nothing about blowing raspberries.
Who's a good boy?
You ever been tickled by a man?
No.
What about your dad? Your dad wasn't a tickler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would he do? How would he talk? How would he say? Would he say, "Hey, Reimer, come here, Reimer"?
He had this thing called the claw, and he just grabbed my leg, my thigh with his hand, and just
Well, that's not tickling. That sounds like child abuse.
Stop. You don't know the claw? It's the claw. From Liar Liar? You get the claw, like the knee claw.
All right.
You hit that little pressure point.
You know what I think?
Above the kneecap.
Yes.
I know about it.
You can, you live in a neighborhood now. You got young kids. I think you can be known as the Plain City Tickler. You just go up to random kids in your neighborhood. And, there he is.
You got
He's the Plain City Tickler.
You got the Der Dutchman Smuggler, the Plain City Tickler.
That's right.
The Metro Park Nudie Man. The Glacier Ridge Nudist.
Nudie Man. Video game people think Ohio Stadium is a tough place to play, and more of your good, clean emails coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got stop-and-go traffic causing a couple-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and Neal Avenue. And we've got a 5-minute holdup on southbound 315 from King Avenue to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Give them joy on Put-in-Bay. Laughter jumping into the pool, delight from a hole-in-one, and amusement riding a train, golf cart, and carousel. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and summer's here, and it's time to upgrade your ride at Germain Toyota. Whether you're heading to the lake, the ballpark, or your next family road trip, the all-new 2026 Toyota Tundra is built for every adventure. Right now, get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months on the 2026 Tundra with vehicles sold at MSRP. That's legendary Toyota quality, power, and capability with an incredible summer offer. Visit Germain Toyota at the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road or online at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota, your summer starts here. See dealer for details.
Dip it, dunk it, smother it. It's queso gone wild at Hothead Burritos. Try our new loaded potatoes covered in queso and topped off with hardwood smoked bacon, burritos, bowls, nachos, and more. Hothead Burritos. Get up and get you some queso.
Hey Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are 0 commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355 or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a pepper thing. And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a pepper thing. Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a pepper thing.
If your garage door were a person, and it'd be the type of person taking calls on speakerphone in public, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fix sucky garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit is just $99 and gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. Tri-State Men's Health, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Have you ever met a man who wins money betting on tennis? Enter Scotty Vegas. Join Scotty and Dave Biddle for On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Sunday mornings at 9 on The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Ohio Heating and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
We almost missed that break, Reimer. You too. You're out there making nachos, whatever the hell you're doing. Pizza.
What, are you having more of the pizza that we had for lunch?
No, it's leftover frozen pizza.
Wow.
Who has leftover frozen pizza?
I didn't eat the pizza last night, and there was some left over. I put it in the fridge, and I just kept it for myself then.
Explain that to me.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Who ate the pizza?
We had some for Rebecca and her family last night, and we had extra. So we didn't eat it all, and I had burgers and brats. We were just all over the place.
So you had frozen pizza
and burgers and brats.
We were just all over the place.
So you invite people over and you say, "Let me make you a tombstone."
You know what?
It's actually not bad. I'm sorry.
I don't have a big time problem with that.
If you invited me over and you had a tombstone for me, I'd actually be quite happy.
I will say this: some of my fondest memories from childhood are when Dad said he was going to pop in a frozen pizza. That was one of the best things. And Tombstone was always the brand, pretty much, until those newfangled guys started to come into the fray, like DiGiorno and Freschetta, the oven rising crust era.
Can I tell you something? I got nothing against the oven rising crust, but
it's good, a little chewy crust.
I contend.
You contend.
Anyone who chooses to eat a DiGiorno over a Freschetta is a raving lunatic and should be put in jail.
Jail for enjoying it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno?
Understand if that were the only rising crust in the game, right? And it's like, well, it's that or nothing. I get it.
Wow.
But when you have a Freschetta right there, which is so packed with flavor, much more, though, than a DiGiorno, their sauce tastes like tomato piss water.
Tomato piss?
Oh, I don't like it one bit.
Reimer, you like a DiGiorno?
Not one bit.
I don't mind it.
You like a Freshetta?
I don't know that I've had a Freshetta.
Get here! What are we doing?
I go to Jack's. That's my go-to.
I don't mind Jack's.
Yeah.
Jack's is my go-to cheaper pizza.
Yeah.
No offense to you guys at
the thin
Jack's, but we
crust.
know what we're dealing with. We're a level below.
They know what they're
a
dealing with, too.
Tombstone.
They're not going to find that offensive.
It's Tombstone-like, and I think for the value that you're getting and for how expensive just a standard, what are we at with the Tombstone now? No sales. Are we into the $6.39 range now
$7
for
or
one
something.
Tombstone? You know what? That's insane. That's crazy. If we're a screaming Sicilian, I can understand $7.30 maybe for one pie. Could those be closer to 10 now? I don't know.
Yes, they could.
Well,
that
that's
Rayo's frozen
scary.
pizza is like $13.
Oh, come on.
You can get a Domino's
Have
for
you had it?
$10.
Have you had
Yes,
the
and
Rayo's?
I did have it. I taste tested it. It's good, but it's not good enough for that price. If I'm paying that amount for a frozen pizza, it defeats the purpose. I'll just go get a pizza delivered.
Of course, go get a George's up close to the house. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. All right, you want some emails here?
No, hold on.
No?
No, I got to pay off on my teas.
Oh, the teas.
Timmy, don't negate the teas, Timmy.
You know where my folks are going after England,
Are
don't
they
you?
going to Deutschland to visit Wolfgang?
They are. Yes, they are.
Yes.
They're going to be in...
Reimer's eating during the show. How you doing over there, Reimer?
Doing good,
You got a
Wolfgang.
mouthful of Jacks, don't you?
You like a Berlin, Wolfgang? They're going to go to Berlin?
I love a Berlin.
They're going to go...
Not as much as I love Munich, though.
They're going to go to Munich?
Oh, I love Munich. It's very nice.
They're also going to go to Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
I don't like Frankfurt.
Why no Frankfurt?
Oh, I had
Wolfgang?
a problem with an over-aggressive police officer in Frankfurt.
What
I was
did he do?
profiled while I was driving my Fiat.
You drive a Fiat?
I did then.
Man, I would have had you for something else.
Well, now
had
I
you
don't.
for something a little nicer, Wolfgang.
I worked harder. Now I have a Beamer.
Well, BMW.
Not Brandon Beamer. He's still on vacation. He never come back from Michigan.
That didn't quite sound German for a second. So, hints, traces of something else. Just for a little second right there. Wait half hour.
Yeah. South African boy is going to tell me about accents now.
Hello. It's me, Getty Player.
Ohio
Mike,
Stadium.
are you getting excited for the
Be
Senior Open at Scioto Country Club next week?
Ohio Stadium has been
bye-bye.
rated as the second toughest place to play in EA Sports College Football 27.
Yeah, that's great. Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Stupid video games.
LSU's Tiger Stadium was ranked the toughest place to play. And then Ohio Stadium #2 in the video game.
All right, no, being serious now. Hey, being serious now. I actually enjoy seeing Ohio Stadium ranked near the top of one of these because you know why? It's one of the toughest places to play because it's over a 100,000-seat stadium, and it's one of the most iconic football brands ever.
Having a big stadium.
So daytime, nighttime, it's going to be a difficult place to play because you will likely lose.
It doesn't mean that you're going to be in the top 10 on this list. As a matter of fact, Michigan Stadium, which of course is the biggest, is number 12 on this list. Number 12. So here's the top 10. Tiger Stadium, LSU, Ohio Stadium, there's Beaver Stadium, Penn State, Sanford Stadium in Georgia, Bryant-Denny, Alabama, Autzen in Oregon.
Wolfgang loves that stadium.
Oh, yeah, Autzen. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Florida. You know when they actually sell
Penny
all the
Hill
seats.
Stadium.
Neyland Stadium in Tennessee, Memorial Stadium, Clemson, Kyle Field, Texas A&M. Then Michigan comes in at 12. Trying to see what other Big Ten.
I disagree.
programs are.
I mean,
Memorial Stadium, Indiana is 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
Husky Stadium, Washington is 15. Kinnick Stadium, Iowa is 19.
Kinnick Stadium is being undersold there. Kirk Ferentz has been banging for a long time. That is no slouch of a place to go and play. That's a tough, underrated venue to go and play. Michigan, as much as I hate them, and Ohio Stadium does deserve to be way higher because this is a football program that has had far more consistency over the last years. There have not been dips. I mean, even last year was a dip for Michigan. They were not good. You are not seeing any season produce less than double-digit wins for Ohio State.
All right, let me
Has
ask
it
you
even
this question,
happened
though.
twice since going back to the Tressel era?
Should performance really have anything to do with this? Because if we're
I say yes.
You say yes because
I do.
I find it a little ridiculous that nowhere in the top 25 is Madison, Wisconsin.
I would agree with that too.
When that place is full,
yep,
I don't want to go there.
I have to adjust that for performance, but I still think that's worthy of always staying in a top 25
What
for toughest
about
places in college football. I agree
the
with
Glass Bowl
in
Toledo?
Oh,
what about that?
What about that?
I mean, if you want to talk about tough, you're going to get hepatitis just from sitting in the stands.
Shards,
shit,
shards of glass out there.
Shards.
All right, no time for good cleaning, Mo.
Well, good news. We have an hour left of the show.
Oh, you think that's enough time?
We have an hour. The only thing we have is name dropping with Jeff Rimmer. Although I do want to talk about your friend.
I do have a friend that has a conundrum.
That has a conundrum, needs our assistance. And you know what better place to get assistance than the degenerates on this radio show? That's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident blocking the left lane on eastbound 70 on the west side near Hilliard-Rome Road, causing a couple-minute delay there. Emergency crews are on scene. And we've got a 5-minute holdup on southbound 270 on the east outer belt from Main Street to 33. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Trouble sleeping lately? Upgrade to the great sleep you deserve at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Choose from a curated selection of top brands and let their sleep experts help you narrow it down. They make sleep easy. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My toilet's clogged, bathtub too, the sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere, oh please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem, it's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free, guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The lot is full and the deals are on.
Let's get it started.
At Lindsay Honda, we're kicking off the summer by giving you cash for your clunker. $3,500 minimum guaranteed for qualifying trade. Trade up to a new 2026 CR-V LX all-wheel drive CVT. Now just $339 a month. Or just $259 for a new 2026 Civic LX CVT.
Let's get it started.
Cash for clunkers is back at Lindsay Honda. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Insurance companies often have a basic strategy: delay, deny, defend. Some try to grind you down, but they have another tremendous weapon, a software called Colossus. They know which attorneys are great and which are not so great. They know who is likely to take the last offer and who will take them by their scalp, kicking and screaming to trial. They know that they have to pay some firms early and fairly. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. The insurance companies have done their homework. Before you hire a lawyer for your injury case, do yours. Visit forthepeople.com and see our settlements and verdicts for cases like yours. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. When you hire the wrong firm, you may be beat before you start. All law firms are not the same. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett Jackson in Columbus, June 25th to 27th at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block and sell to the highest bidder. Take in the lively exhibitor marketplace, engage with interactive sponsored displays, and enjoy a wide selection of food and drink options. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Advance tickets on sale now for the world's greatest collector car auctions at Barrett-Jackson.com.
Life is full of uncertainties. You can't control the economy, the prices at the pump, or the grocery store, and you certainly cannot control the weather. But the one thing you can control is your home's efficiency and comfort. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us help you take back control of your home by insulating your walls with our premium foam. You give us a call today, we'll come out, we'll insulate your walls, and we'll throw in your attic for free. So give us a call today, 529-2440 or usaiinsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we used the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 250-2146.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Ohio State men's hoops started its annual vet camp today, returning alums like Greg Oden, Scoonie Penn, Jay-Sean Tate, Bryce Sensabaugh, E.J. Liddell to practice with the team. Former head coach Thad Mutta also returned to the shot today as well. Baseball, Guardians and White Sox are underway after a 2-hour, 40-minute delay. They're scoreless in the bottom of the first. Tonight, Reds host the Brewers at 7:10. Milwaukee's Shane Rowan faces Cincinnati's Rhett Lauder. NBA, second round of the draft starts tonight at 8. Cavs own the fourth pick in the round after trading the 29th overall pick to the Kings Tuesday. Soccer, USA star Christian Pulisic announced he hopes to return for Thursday's Group D finale against Turkey at 10 p.m. This update sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer. 614-470-2000. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Comer and Cross. If you're saying, what's Comer and Cross? Is that a accountant? No. Here's what they do. They take your garage floor and they turn it into a work of art. Maybe you've tried. Maybe you have a garage floor coating that you put down yourself or had another company come out and...
Was that like cheap epoxy?
Couple years go by and it just looks like crap.
But you just dump a bucket out in your garage.
You got chipping and
squeegee it around,
cracking and pitting. You don't want that.
No.
You want to call the real pros, Comer and Cross. They're the gold standard. It's like pulling into a new car showroom every single night. As a matter of fact, I'm going to guarantee it. It's never going to chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever. And they make it so easy for all you lazy bums. Here's what they do. They come over, and they'll actually take all your crap out of the garage. Assuming you don't have like a 9,000-pound gun saved for some frozen cadavers in there. They're going to move everything out. They're going to do your floor. They're going to fix everything. They're going to fill all the cracks in the pits and level everything off right. Then they're going to coat it. And it's going to be such a beautiful coating. You're going to wet yourself when you see it. Just lose control of your bowels, and you're going to piss all over yourself and the new floor. But that's
really?
okay because you can squeegee the piss off of the new floor.
Oh, and like when you pull into the garage, it's going to look great. And when you pull out,
pulling out,
it will look even better.
My God. You know what I love about the Comer and Cross? They don't use any subcontractors. It's all their guys all the time. They're not rolling up to the Home Depot and having some guys jump in a flatbed truck to go mop some cheap epoxy onto your garage floor. No. They take their craft seriously. I want you to call them today. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or go to comercross.com. COMER cross.com.
Do you think Thad Matta has a beautiful garage floor with all he's accomplished in his life?
Of course. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And you know what he said when he got his garage floor?
Yeah.
I like it.
Just like that. Did he have a hard candy in, though? Was he sloshing that around?
Hold on. I got one in my pocket. We'll find
Oh,
out.
let's all
I got a
wait.
Starlight
Ooh.
Mint. Ooh, look at that.
Thanks for offering one of those to me.
Here you go. It's a warm pocket mint.
Oh,
there you go, buddy.
Oh,
Rhymer, I don't have one for you.
Beautiful.
Sorry, buddy.
Make sure that's wrapped.
That's okay.
Got the Brock's?
Oh, you got to go Brock's.
Only Brock's, huh?
Got to go Brock's.
No generic brand.
No.
Not for you.
My neighbor, when I was a kid, he worked at Brock's. He made these candies exclusively. This is what he did for his entire life. Worked in the factory, made Starlight Mints.
Brock's, is that
Star Bright Mints.
Star Bright Mints. Brock's is Chicago.
Yes.
Fine Chicago company.
Chicago's
a big candy
It is.
city.
It's known for its candy.
We missed
and
something.
mob violence.
And violence, yeah. Like what was it? Like what was the thing? Like the Valentine's Day Massacre? Is
Al
that what it was?
Capone.
Al Capone? Yeah, a little shop down there. I feel like there was something within the last 2 weeks that you and I both did not know was produced in Chicago. It was a good, clean candy of some kind. But
was it Ferrara Pan? No, because I knew that was
you knew that one already. We
Lemon Heads and all that.
Lemon Heads, yeah. Lemon Heads is an underrated
Atomic
one.
Fireballs.
Fireballs, Lemon Heads. Lemon Heads are so tart. Love that, though. Love having some of those every now and then. But Thad Matta being back in town and being around the program, I think that's really cool.
So do I.
I'm very glad that we don't have some kind of like Bobby Knight, Indiana situation going on where he just could not get over how he left the program.
Well,
he wasn't around.
We weren't going to
invisible.
have that with Thad because he's not
He's a good
pud
guy.
whack
Yeah.
like Bobby Knight was.
He's a good guy, but I can understand even still how Thad may have needed some time. He went out and did his own thing. He went to Butler and had some years there. And then I think it caught up to him again. I don't think Thad's ability as a coach ever dwindled. I just think that it was circumstances. And I do also think that what has been going on in the game has affected a guy, or did affect a guy like Thad a little bit more than the next guy who had already figured out how to navigate everything through the 90s to early 2000s, those sets of rules. And the one thing that Thad was always proud about, and he would make jokes and he would stand on it, is how they did it in a good and clean way. And they would know that other schools were not doing it like that. And he was pretty damn good, and then some, when you think about it in those regards. How he's the best coach that we've had in 75 years and a Big Ten legend. The run that Thad went on, I challenge Jake Diebler. I don't think we could ever scratch that. In the 4-year span, like when Aaron Kraft was on the team, the number of wins that those seniors had, and then you divvy up the 07 and then the 2012, the 2 Final Fours in that span, a championship game appearance, 9 Big Ten championships for Thad Matta between regular season and tournaments. It's unbelievable. I'm glad. It's so cool that he's back today.
Before we do some emails, talk about the conundrum that your friend has.
Oh, yeah. So I was asking you when your anniversary was in the commercial break.
And I had to think about it. And the answer is
Yeah.
March 24th of 2007.
Oh,
and
my
actually,
God.
we had a little bit of a
Speaking of
conflict
Thad.
there because the Buckeyes were knee-deep in some Final Four fun, and I had to go off and get married.
Look,
That wasn't fun.
I still think that's for me, you're getting close to a lovely time for a wedding. Now, I, being a super huge college basketball fan like crazy old Reimer back there, I was not going to have anything until we were at least a couple weeks free and clear of the Final Four. And where I was living and working at the time, it really was sort of dependent on that. I was a college basketball reporter there in Raleigh-Durham, and then we still, even though no one else cares about it, the college football teams, we had to be around that time of year to cover those games. So I had that window, and I think there's a reason that's wedding season. April 30. I'm good. Nothing going on. Weather's still pretty awesome, too. I was talking to a friend here in town, right? Here in town.
I thought you didn't have any friends.
Yeah, we just kind of talk. We don't really do it. We don't really
big fuss.
We just talk. We don't really do anything out there, though. We don't really hang out. We like text and chat every now and then.
That's the best kind of friend.
It really is. It's good. And so here's what this friend is going through. Not one, but 2 weddings that he's in the fall. Buckeye football game day Saturdays. One of them is the Texas game. The other one is the Indiana game. And the groom, Ohio State graduate, big-time football fan. And the response when the groomsmen were like, shit, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Oh, it's not that big of a deal. No one is going to care that much. And every single one to a T was like, you know what? We care. We all care. And I bet you this. I bet pretty much every single person at the wedding will also care. I just think it's wrong. I just think it's
I agree
incorrect.
that it's wrong. It's selfish. And he should say no. I'm not doing that.
Not going?
No.
I'm in the wedding, and I'm not going.
How old is this feller?
We're in like early 30s, mid 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the difference?
It makes a difference.
Because you're more mature and you should know not to do things like this?
That's right.
As the groom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 19 or 20 and stupid, you don't think about these things.
He has another friend, and he's invited to the wedding, and he's planning on going, and he's a little bit more excited about it, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't understand, especially in a town like Columbus, Ohio, when we're as college football crazy as we are. I did this for my wedding, and it was a better rate, and it was more in the evening and a little bit cooler temps. And I don't want to be doing it the entire day. Like, let's get going 5, 6 o'clock. Let's do the ceremony, go downstairs for the reception. People that are just sort of maybe a little older, surface level friends, they hang for an hour, maybe dance for a little bit, and then it's 8, 9 o'clock. You get to go home, right? And the wedding party, we're going to probably stay a little bit longer, go a little later. But he's got a friend that's doing a Friday night wedding. Friday night wedding. And for those that want to, for those that are staying around town, I forget which game day this is. It might have been, it's another big game. It might be the Oregon game or the USC game. Those that are around the day after, we're going to have a little watch party. We're going to rent a space, get a big screen TV, a big projection screen. We'll get the open bar and all that, and we'll watch the football game.
That's not bad.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
And I was talking to another friend.
Well, another friend, Reimer.
And
that's 2 right there.
I know, it's 2 friends.
And this wedding that he went to, I think this is the biggest jailbird we maybe have ever had. I think it's instant death sentence. No open bar at the wedding. Going to a wedding, not one alcoholic option on the house. What are we supposed to do? They didn't even have branded soda. They went with Dr. Thunder or whatever.
They
went with the Sam's Club
like a
brands.
strip club.
Mountain Thunder or Mountain Mist and
High.
Dr. Thunder. There's no mountain like Mountain High.
Well, clearly your friends are idiots. And
No, my friends were lamenting.
Well, I'm just saying they shouldn't be going to these
They
places.
have friends.
They should be saying no. I'm sorry. You're not as good of a friend as I thought you were if you're going to schedule this on Texas weekend.
That's my recommendation, but
you
no
moron.
No one really
if
is
your
able to take the stand.
If your future wife wanted to do it, then dump the broad. That's what I'd say. Right, Reimer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
When'd you get married, Reimer?
October 22nd of 23.
Saturday?
It was a Sunday.
Open bar?
Yeah, for a little bit.
For a little bit?
Yeah, did part of it open, and then towards late in the evening when people were already gone, basically, it's cash.
You had a time limitation on the open
cheap
bar?
bastard.
Oh my goodness!
My
Okay.
God, what'd you serve at the wedding?
What do you mean?
Like food wise? Yeah.
We did Olive Garden. We had Olive Garden catered.
Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
You have some breadsticks?
Oh yes.
I hope so. If you don't have breadsticks and you're catered by Olive Garden,
Salad?
Also jail.
Yes, there
Yeah.
is.
Salad and breadsticks?
And the good Italian
Maybe
dressing.
a minestrone soup?
What'd
you
you
have one of those?
What'd you have? You had a smaller wedding. What'd you guys have? Just order whatever you wanted. Fish, steak.
I don't know. It's 20 years ago. I don't know.
Okay.
We had something.
We ate food.
Chimichangas? We had something.
You had chimichangas in Florida.
I wish we had chimichangas. I wish. Good
Sounds
clean
wonderful.
emails coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for an accident that's on westbound 670's off-ramp to 71. It's causing a 5-minute delay there, and it's going to be slow from Leonard Avenue. And there's a 5-minute delay on northbound 315 from 670 to North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. At Fresh Time Market, $75 isn't just a grocery run. It's 8 delicious meals for a family of 4. Chicken, pork chops, fresh fruits, veggies, and breakfast. Stop by Fresh Time Market today and fill your basket with flavor, quality, and savings. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
It's time for sun and savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, get a new 2060 Elantra SE for $59 per month for a 2-year lease. Just $59 a month for the drive into summer sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year and 7.6.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Joseph Senta and Dr. Barry Zeta at Ohio Vein and Vascular are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. They can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. 3 locations to serve you at Polaris, Reynoldsburg, and now open downtown. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
Ever wonder where your go-to maintenance person gets the metal products they need to fix yours and everyone else's problems? The best in the business go to Metal Supermarkets for their wide variety of metal products and shapes to tackle projects from simple to complex. Metal Supermarkets is your source for all metals cut to size and ready fast. No minimum order with maximum service. Visit the family-owned franchise on North Wilson Road or at Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com.
Whether you're repping the orange and brown or shouting Hoo Day, the ultimate football pilgrimage is closer than you think. Ditch the living room, get the family on the road, and make the short drive to greatness and visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. From the backyard to the gridiron, it's the one place where every fan comes together to create new family memories. Make it a weekend to remember and see why Ohio truly is the heart of football. Visit profootballhof.com and plan your visit today.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Call today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you want and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, foreclosures, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Call today and speak with me, John Kozik, for an all-cash offer and the help you need. At 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000, TurboTrackRealty.com.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon, CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Sunday mornings at 8.
It's the Fan Call-In Show presented by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, some rain chances and more humidity start to re-enter the forecast here across central Ohio Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On Thursday, the chance of rain and storms is about 50%. On Friday, the chance is 60%. It stays at 60% on Saturday. All the while, high temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Timmy desperately needs you to listen to this show so he can pay for his stupid dog's 10th ACL surgery. This is Man and Timmy.
Timmy, give me a number.
2.
Call number 2 right now. 614-821-9710 gets a family 4-pack of tickets plus paddock passes to the Honda Indy 200 at Mid-Ohio Friday, July 3rd through Sunday, July 5th. Passes are good for the entire weekend. Tickets can be purchased at midohio.com/tickets. It's good, clean Wednesday. What are you huffing and puffing over there for?
I just hit refresh on the Twitter timeline, and it's just Paige Spearneck just bouncing all over the place. She's in 7 different outfits.
Well,
I can't take it anymore.
Stop clicking on it, and it will go away.
I'm not clicking
You
on
are
it.
clicking
I'm not
on it.
bookmarking it. I just follow her.
Instagram knows.
Because I have to.
You don't have to. Unfollow her. If she makes you feel bad, if her bosoms are too much for you to handle,
I don't
unfollow. Come on, let's be brave.
I don't feel bad. I feel good. But I hate it. Jesus, look at her. That can't even be real. Why are we making
good news? It's not.
Why are we? Yeah, but she's real. Why are
real.
we making AI bimbos when you could just look at her timeline? I don't understand it. All these fake. Ooh, look at this Brazilian World Cup fan. Ooh, look at this girl in the front row. It's not even real. It's just AI generated. What are you doing with your arm over there? Oh my God!
A little itchy.
We didn't even talk about it. Mike got tatted up. That's why he was gone on Monday. You got another tat.
I went to see my guy. Got
you able to hike that up a little bit?
Yeah, on the left shoulder. I don't know if people can see this on
Reimer?
the camera there.
Reimer?
No, he's taking the phone calls. Let him live.
Let me see there. A little clock action.
It's a little like a stopwatch or pocket watch with a
little skull
in it.
Oh. The bell tolls
it's
for
open
thee.
for interpretation.
Mhm.
You know, like my daughter looked at it and said,
Oh, it's because you like watches.
it's like, yes, it is
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I like watches.
that's right.
It certainly doesn't represent, the skull and the broken pocket watch just waiting to die. It doesn't represent any of that. Right? It's about the watch liking.
It's about having fun, though, while
Exactly.
you're waiting.
But
While
now
you're in
it's-
this waiting room of life.
I'm getting a little scabby and itchy.
Yeah. Was that how bad was it? Take me through that, because
About 6 hours.
I feel like I
hit the wall after about 6 hours. I looked at my guy and I said, if you do any more shading, I may kill you.
But that was it. It took
That was
six-
it. He was
so
done. 6
you
hours.
hit the wall after it was done.
Yeah.
So you mission accomplished. It wasn't like
Well, the one on
pain
my other
level
shoulder
1 to
that I
10.
have was also around 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I knew what to expect.
Pain level 1 to 10. Like, how bad is it?
It depends on what needle they were using. When they're using that small, fine needle,
yeah,
it's a good 8,
Ooh,
9.
Man,
Yeah.
really? What do? You just
you sit there and you take it. That's what you do.
Sarah said she took a lot of sucking candies when she went and got hers
Well,
done.
you
She had a
should.
16-hour tattoo across 3 sessions.
You should have sugary drinks and candy, and it's just good to have sugar in your system when you're doing something like that.
You're not really able to read articles or do anything like that, are you?
I mean,
it's just too painful to put your mind on something else like
I know
that.
some people will sit there and they'll watch stuff on their phones or they'll listen to music. I personally find that to be rude to the artist. My artist likes to talk. I talk.
Yeah.
I just sort of cutting them off, and
I
I talk to the other people in the shop too, the other artists in the shop, catch up on some good conversation, gossip.
Were other people getting tatted that day?
There were other people coming in.
There were a few other people in there getting stuff done. It's nice.
Will you rub some balm on my...
Right now?
No, just later.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you get me a lot of men's products these days that I try out.
Have you been using your facial cream?
The charcoal facial wash and the anti-aging cream?
Have you been using it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you have.
What are you talking about?
You got to use it every night. It's got to be a routine.
I just started using it on Sunday. You gave it to me late last week. It was like Thursday afternoon when you gave it to me, right before you left.
I don't like what I see.
What are you talking about?
I don't think you're using it.
I used it this morning before I came here, and I rubbed the cream, and I put the mineral oil in my hair.
You're not supposed to rub the cream in the morning. That's a night cream.
It's
a night cream.
The lettering is so small, I can't read it.
It's too sheeny for daytime.
Too much Martin?
Too much Martin, Charlie Sheen.
I'll do another round tonight. I'll double up the cycles. You want some emails or what?
Stop talking. We'll get to some emails.
My little visitors.
I have to eat so I can take my back pill.
Music question. You'll like this. Have you guys been on a kick of anything recently? And Mikey, what have you been punching through your fancy basement stereo system this week? And what do you recommend?
Again, it's all taste specific, right? I'm a big fan of the new Evanescence album. If you enjoy her, if you enjoy Amy Lee and Evanescence, I think the new album is fantastic.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Do you have to say that every single time?
You sent me the one track where it's just a piano backing and her unbelievable voice, and that's a great song.
Oh, she's got a voice like an angel.
What's the name of that song?
Oh, what the hell is that one? It's track number 11 on there.
Just listen to that new album.
I'm bad with song names, but you go to the new album, you go to track number 11. She does a vocal on there. If that doesn't make your wiener move, I don't know what to tell you.
He says, "What do you recommend I get myself with about a $1,500 budget, Ronnie?" What do I like a solid receiver and a speaker setup? There's a lot you could do. There's a lot you could do with $1,500 and get some good sound.
Well,
I think
you're a bum.
Come on.
I'm going to need to work on $1,500.
You calling him a bum because that's what his budget is?
I'm going to need to think about that.
That's not very nice.
I didn't say it was nice.
Well, then
if we're talking about quality sound, though.
Okay, well then what do you think?
That's like saying I want a really good steak at Hyde Park, but I only have $7. What can I get?
No, it's not like that at all, because there are actual places that you can go and get that done. If someone came to me for golf club recommendations and said that I have a $1,000 budget, I could come up with some options. There's like second swing options and things like that. It's not easy to do, but there would be ways. You can go in the $1,000 range. You can go in the $3,500, $5,000 range.
Do me a favor. Forward that to my personal work email.
Personal email.
And I will do some research, and I'm going to respond to that gentleman accordingly.
How about like a nice cost?
I'm going to respond to that gentleman accordingly. I'm going to put some thought into it.
My little partners.
And that's Dickie, the punchline donkey on 97.1.
I heard the news that good, clean Tyler Danberg is actually a dirty cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, be brutally honest. Is there anything in your life that you cheated at or even tried to skirt the rules?
Oh, absolutely.
There was a math quiz in my freshman year. I'm not proud of it.
The only way I got
there were some answers being shared,
science
and I took part.
Classes in high school is I would sit next to the smart kids and cheat.
Yeah. Who among us maybe didn't lean a little bit to check the corner of a paper? I had done that. Again,
I'm not saying I recommend it, because here I am an adult and I'm an idiot. But I probably just should have buckled down and learned the material.
Read the book.
Yeah. Probably should have.
Read the concepts.
I feel bad
a little
for
bit smarter.
Mr. Fosbender.
Michael Fosbender was your science teacher?
Mr. Fosbender was my science teacher. One day,
Magneto,
we had to dissect a pig fetus. You know, we got the
fetus,
the pickled pigs, like they coming in that brine solution, whatever it is,
they're in that jar,
and that smell. Look, there are some people who get off on stuff like that. I'm not one of them, so I said I'm not doing it.
You said I'm not doing it?
I said I'll take the F. I said, all right, go to the principal's office.
What are you doing?
I'm not cutting open a pig fetus is what I'm doing.
You just do the thing.
No, I'm not going to do the
on.
thing. I took the F.
You took the F?
Took the F.
Yeah, there's an F.
Went to the principal's office.
What'd you do there?
Sat. Till the class was over.
Did you have to have a 10-second conversation? So it appears that you will not do your work in science class. Yeah. Okay. Well, sit there and think about
We're going to have
what
to give you the
you've
F
done.
on this. But,
Okay.
All right. I said, give me the F. There was no argument. Give me the F.
I'll take the F. Sign your little paper. Sign your little form. Because, frankly, I don't give a damn.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer coming up in 2 minutes. We're going to take the F on the next segment, aren't we? Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You should avoid westbound 670's off-ramp to 71. That is closed due to an accident. Traffic has stopped from Leonard Avenue. And there's a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Cemetery Road to I-70. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Lux Boxes. Choose the $5, $7, or $9 box. Now with new Fajita Street Chalupas. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
AR here for Orthopedic One, Ohio's largest physician-owned orthopedic practice. They cover every specialty, and they care for patients of all ages. Several locations throughout Central Ohio. Start with the specialists. Start at orthopedic1.com.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit ramosroofingohio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right. At Byers Volkswagen, we've been family-owned since 1897. And just like your favorite team on game day, we're all about smart plays and strong drives. Shop online, customize your deal, and finalize everything from home. Then stop by to pick up the keys. It's a touchdown every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're here to keep your drive strong all season long. Find your next win at columbusvw.com or visit us by the airport. Byers Auto, driving the next generation of buyers.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Broadcasting live from Shady Acres Retirement Village. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Byers Imports, Hamilton Road by the airport.
Name Dropping with Rims comes your way on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Hello, Rimmer.
Good afternoon. How are things?
Oh, I'm so glad to talk to you, Rims, because I'm very nervous. Will you please talk me off the ledge? Because I continue to see this stuff that Zach Werenski and the Blue Jackets going to have this big powwow to discuss his future. And it seems like every single insider, whether it's Pierre LeBrun or Elliot Friedman, seems to think that he wants to get out of here. So what do you know about the situation?
Well, Pierre LeBrun is the one that started this whole idea of Werenski wanting out. And I remember his initial story in The Athletic, and he said, well, there's nothing to it, but he drew a connection between Larkin in Detroit wanting out and Werenski wanting out of Columbus. Now, Larkin made his feelings known publicly. Werenski has never said a word, I mean a word, about wanting out of Columbus. What he has said, and he said twice, both on television and on radio after winning the Norris, he wants to see the Blue Jackets win. He's had that taste of victory in the Olympics. He's had that taste in the Four Nations, although they did lose the final game. He wants to win in Columbus. I thought it was responsible on LeBrun's story. And as you guys know, when one so-called insider goes with it, then others jump on and multiply. Yes, the Blue Jackets will meet. And it will be Don Waddell meeting with them at some point after the draft this weekend. But again, Werenski has said nothing, and his agent has come out, Moldover, and he has said the same thing. There's nothing to it. And again, some irresponsibility initially by Pierre LeBrun. Not to say that something couldn't happen in the future, but as we sit here today, to the best of my knowledge, Werenski is looking forward to coming back to camp with the Blue Jackets. And in fact, I talked to him, as I said here on a previous show last week or the week before, after winning the Norris Trophy. I talked to him, and he said he was excited and already back in training and looking forward to coming to Columbus for training camp.
So do you have any more insight, Jeff, on what they're going to talk about? Is it just basic maintenance type of stuff, like they would talk about any offseason? Or do you think they're going to get into those conversations of, hey, look, like I know I got 2 years left on my deal. Like, I'm here now, but it's kind of like you said. It's not like things can't change in the future. And if we don't win, I'm going into my early 30s. I was the best player at my position this year. I want to do things in this sport. I don't want to be out in the first round every year for the rest of my life or not get to the playoffs.
He's the best Blue Jacket player, let's be honest. And in fact, he is one of the best players. He is one of the best players in the National Hockey League. And I think Don Waddell is doing the right thing by sitting down with him. What Waddell will tell him, and he had lunch with him apparently a few weeks ago prior to winning the Norris, is to discuss what he attempted, he being Waddell, attempted and what was attempting to do here during the draft and before the draft and even after the draft and free agency. And I suspect he's trying to clue in your best player and perhaps the next captain of the team, if in fact Jenner does move on, and inform him of where they're going and where they hope to go this season as far as players are concerned. But at this point, I'm not concerned, and nor do I think that Mike Riccardotti should be anywhere near the ledge.
Rims, you know me. You can vouch for me. You've known me over 20 years, and you know I'm a nutcase, but I think I'm fair. Next time you talk to Zach, or maybe you can send him a text, see if he'll come in here for about 45 minutes with us. Just I want to pick his brain and talk about hockey and life, and you think he would do that?
I'll ask him.
That doesn't sound promising.
That was really...
No, I will. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean,
no, but what I'm saying is I'm at the point in my career now, Rims, where I hate these phoner interviews. Like, I hate these one-segment phoner interviews. I want to get people in here and really get to know them and talk to them and look them in the eye when I talk to them.
Except with you, Jeff, because we talked to you for a long time.
You're part of the show. It's different now. I mean, we have that rapport together, so I know what I'm going to get from you. But when I'm talking to somebody I don't normally talk to, I don't feel like you can learn anything about that person in 8-9 minute chunks.
I'll talk to him, but I think your best chance would be probably prior to the season, before training camp starts in mid-September, and he comes back to town. I don't think he's going to spend too much time with a newborn baby, being in Detroit, being in his off-season home in Michigan. I don't think, other than maybe coming in for events, if the team has, or sponsorship things, I think most of the summer he'll be spending in Michigan. And by the way, next week is July, so time is moving, and I will see if I can tell him that, yeah, you got to talk to my boy, Riccardotti. Leave it with me.
All right, name dropping with Jeff